Hey guys, we're
Grupo Viral.
Don't go away. Keep watching Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
Cause that red dirt flows like blood. Red dirt runs like blood. Red dirt through my veins.
Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered. The real deal. No pre-planning. No chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
Yeah, I'm frozen.
Uh-oh. There you go. That was good.
Hey, that was a great intro. Just a face of me by myself. That's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We're live here from the studio in San Antonio, Texas. You guys are in for just an amazing night. An amazing, amazing night. It's going to be a good time. It's almost like a party here already. You just got people from all different walks of life. And again, it's Wacky Wednesday, man. You never know what you're going to get. You never know who's going to show up. You never know what we're going to talk about. So, yeah, I'm super, super excited about tonight's show. I hope you guys are. We have, let's see, we have Hot Tejano. If you don't know about them, you're going to know about them. We have the Caballero Cookers. You don't know about them, you're going to know about them. And then we got the homie, Richie Bustillo here. Ready to jam out. He's already had about 6 ultras, 2 shots of tequila, and he's ready to rock and roll.
Talk
baby.
about warmed up.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. So, again, if this is your first time joining us, welcome to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. The show is absolutely free. We just ask you to do one thing, same thing we say every single week. It's absolutely free. All we want you to do is like, subscribe, and share. Especially if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're subscribing to the channel Bumper Gomez. If you're on Facebook, man, just share it, right? Please share it. It means the world to us when we see all the different shares. And who knows, you might make somebody's night. Maybe we come across somebody's phone tonight and they just, they're having a blast.
It takes 2 seconds.
That's it.
That's it. That's all it takes.
Much.
2 seconds is all it takes. Mm-hmm. So, again, welcome to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We're going to have a great time. I hope that you listened to me yesterday or today. I post so much, I don't even know. But I told you guys to get a beer. And tonight's show is sponsored by Michelob Ultra, by way of Hot Tejano. By way of Hot Tejano, right?
Out of Austin.
From Austin, shout out to the Austin area, all the Anheuser-Busch, Michelob Ultra, Tito's vodka.
Tito's vodka.
Tito's, where you at?
We got something coming for y'all.
Hey, we got Quita Pena. Don't worry. We got
a new
Quita
tequila
Penas,
coming
man.
for you, Bumper.
But we're ready, man. We're ready to have a great show. I hope you guys are too. We're going to talk about a lot of things that are happening this weekend, as well as things that are coming in the near future for Tejano music, country music. So I hope you hang out with us tonight. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my guest this evening, starting from behind me, watch al vato. Let me see if he's ready.
I'm ready.
You ready, Eddie, or no?
Do?
Are ready? All right. So go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Andrew Pulido from Hot Tejano. Been doing music for a while. So, just Andrew Pulido from Hot Tejano. There you go.
He said, I've been doing music. I'm Andrew Pulido from Hot Tejano. He's not going to tell you I'm the owner. I'm the operator. I'm the brains. Tejano man and all the guys they're going like this already. No,
all right. Right? Well, yeah. But owner, brains, Hot Tejano.
And we're going to talk about that, man, because for me, Hot Tejano right now is, excuse my language, but they're kicking ass and taking names, right?
Thank you,
and then the beautiful lady next to him, ma'am.
Hello,
Miss
everyone.
Cynthia.
Hi, I'm Cynthia Avila, and I'm with the Caballero Cookers.
And we'll be hosting a huge event this weekend for the barbecue cook-off. Hosted also with our partner, Texas Lawman.
Oh, hey, Texas Lawman's gonna be mad, dude.
Texas Lawman.
Hey, don't worry, we got security outside right here in the studio. They're working for us. Thank you, Texas Lawman. And then, of course, our musical guest this evening, Mr. Richie Bustillo.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, no, man, Richie, welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. I've gotten to know, I know the two people behind me. Well, I know Andrew a little more than Cynthia, but Cynthia and them have just been, they have opened, Caballero Cookers has opened their arms to Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, to myself, to Bumper, right? Since I met Hector, like, it's just been, like, hey, whatever you need, I got you, whatever, come out and help us out. And so tonight you're going to see what we're trying to do in our industry, what we're trying to do here in San Antonio is just, man, drop all the negativity stuff and start helping each other out, man, because there's enough food on the table for everybody to eat at the end of the day, man.
Yes,
that's the bottom line. There's enough food for everybody to eat. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about all kinds of things, man. But thanks, y'all, for joining us. There's already people tuning in from Houston, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, from Florida, from Arizona, California. Thank you, everybody that tunes in every single week from all over the United States. We appreciate it. So, Richie, usually what we'd like to do is I do the grand old, we'll do it. I'm going to do an intro like we're live at the Caballero Cookers tent.
Yeah.
Hey, we could practice. We could practice, right? All right. So, you ready or what?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do the intro, and you got to have like a little background, and I'll feed it from there like that. And then when I shut up, you go. You got it? Got it. We got it? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, all the way from McCullum High School, graduated just last year. No, ladies and gentlemen, from San Antonio, Texas, my good friend, Mr. Richie Bustillo.
Ties with you at midnight, not hearing a single word you said. The blood rushing to my brain, I thought it'd be the end. Your lips were like an angel speaking tongues I cannot comprehend. Please decipher things from my twisted mind I cannot understand. Well, this reading game won't be easy, you can put your faith in me. If you call me up on the telephone, one quick ring and I'll take off. No matter how I get there, it's where I'll be. We can make this last forever, just you and I together. This love won't have to be a mystery. So now before you leave, just think twice before you set me free, 'cause you know what you're doing to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Damn it, Rich. I knew I should have worn my cowboy hat. Son of a gun. See, everybody has a cowboy. Eddie, come on, bro. I'm the producer. I'm not the wardrobe guy. Even though I ask him every time when I sit down, Eddie, is this? Nah, you can't wear that shirt. I have to go change shirts. Oh, Richie, man, that sounded beautiful, brother.
Thank you.
That's freaking awesome, dude. Yeah. Are you ready for tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a lot of people in
that tent, bro. It's going to be fun,
bro.
It's going to be lots of fun.
You know what? The more people with this weather, the more people, the better, right? Because it'll be a lot warmer in there.
It'll be a lot warmer. And, I reciprocate with a good crowd, So as long as people are there ready to listen, even if they're just drinking,
Hey, what's that word you use, bro?
What? Reciprocation.
Chingo. McCullum High School, slow down. What's going on here? Reciprocate. Okay.
Reciprocation.
That's what I'm talking about. No, man, it's super cool, again, that we have you three guys here, because you actually, all three are part of the big event that we're going to have this weekend, the Caballero Cookers, Lawman Barbecue Cook-Off.
Yes.
Right? This is where teams, right? If I get it wrong, Cynthia, you say, Bumper, shut up, I got this. But teams come from all over the United States to compete, right? I'm going to tell you what I used to think. I used to think that, like, when you guys did it, Caballero Cookers was just a team, like the whole tent.
Was the cook-off,
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to think too.
Yeah, no, it's so the San Antonio Rodeo Barbecue Cook-Off is actually one of the biggest competition cook-offs in Texas. So it's been around for 28 years. And so a bunch of competitors come to San Antonio and compete. I mean, I want to say there's over like 300 teams. So, and everybody, they have their own tent, they have their own space.
So wait, there's 300 tents?
Well, there's not 300 tents, but there's competitors, and within that there's approximately...
So Caballero Cookers is a team.
Hey. Texas
Lawman.
And
so basically this started with like, hey, your barbecue pit's here, your beer, your ice chest,
yes,
your prepping area, you cook,
yep,
you cut up the meat, you fix it all pretty, and then you send it up.
And you turn in.
Turn in. So that little area turned into the big white tent you guys use now?
Yes. It has grown exponentially. Yes,
bro.
It is amazing.
But not all 300 teams have though. That you would need a dang. I don't know what you need. The San Antonio Airport.
It's a big. Yeah, it's gotta be big.
Andrew, you went. You had an opportunity to check it out.
Go see the tent,
Cynthia, what do they judge? What are the different?
Yeah, so you have brisket, you have chicken, you have ribs. You can turn in charro beans. So it's like a little bit of everything. And I just want to brag a little bit about our tent. Last year was our first year to actually place and actually get flags. We placed 9th, on Chef's Choice, 9th. And then we placed 2nd in charro beans. And that was our team from Houston that came and supported us.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Yeah. So we're like,
so these flags, you guys fly them over your tent?
Yeah, you'll put them on your tent and kind of show off, right? But hey, there's teams out there with a lot more flags, but we're very proud of what we have.
This is indoor cook-off area for 2024, right? Like they have the rodeo.
Yeah.
Number one indoor rodeo, number one indoor cook-off,
you got to see
right?
the entrance to their tent. The way they did it, oh my gosh, man!
So I saw a little bit of the wood, like the wood stuff.
It's like a saloon entrance.
So ladies and gentlemen, not only do the Caballero Cookers, they're doing the cook-off, and they also have an event where artists come Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they cover what we love in South Texas, right? They cover country music and Tejano music. So it doesn't get any better than that. And our guest tonight, Richie Bustillo, he is performing tomorrow night. Right? So we can't, hey guys, don't get all wild on me. We can't go too wild because we got to save them for tomorrow.
We can't party till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So we got to do it right. But Richie, what I love about the Caballero Cookers is the support and the love they give our local country artists.
That is correct.
And I saw it firsthand when I got to host the first annual chili cook-off that they did. It was cold and raining, and people still showed up, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
So that was my first, my indoctrination to the Caballero Cookers. Yeah, I know big words too.
Yeah.
Beville High School, AC Jones.
You got it.
But no, that was my introduction to them, and then as I started looking into more of what they do, I really just started seeing the love and the appreciation they had for our local, and not only to their benefit. Right, so ladies and gentlemen watching, it's not just for their benefit. Like, Cynthia and Hector, they go out to these events.
Yes.
They go to your local bars that you're playing at, and they're there to support you. They're there to have a good time and support, and they support everybody.
And thank you for that.
You know what I mean? And sometimes you don't find people like that.
That's true.
A lot of times, people in this industry, they're in it for the business, right? They're in it to make a buck. And, it's like, hey, I'm paying you for a service. You come provide the service. And in return, I'm hoping to make some money off of your services, right? The bottom line, that's what it's bottom line.
Well, we help each other out. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
You were bringing that up in the beginning.
Yes, man, exactly. And talking about helping each other out. Behind me, you guys have been hearing me over the last, I don't know, probably year. It's right there on the bottom. Check it out, the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. If you guys want to screenshot that and QR code, it'll take you to their application, right?
Yes.
But Hot Tejano is one, if not the best. And again, I love everybody. I love all my friends in the internet radio industry. But for me, the sound that Hot Tejano puts out, the program, the direction of their music, the way they play their music, the way they rotate their music, is awesome. And they throw in the Richie Bustillos, and they throw in, the Justin the Jordan Ganas. They you know what I mean? So they're supporting as well, like the Caballero Cookers. They're supporting our local artists from Austin area, from San Antonio, from everywhere. If there's guys out there saying country music, their stuff's being played, man. And not only is it being played here, that we get to listen to it, but the app-driven radio, that's all over the world, bro.
Yeah.
Which makes it absolutely amazing. So Andrew Pulido, owner of Hot Tejano, I've tried to get the secret, ladies and gentlemen. He will not give it up, but I promise you, just tonight. Don't do it right now. You wait till 9:30. You can do it. 9:35. You'll be able to do it. Download the app, and whatever you listen to Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. And even if it's cold outside, go back to your car. Plug it in, however you get your music, right? Bluetooth, plug it in, whatever you want to do. But turn on the app, listen to the music, and you're going to be blown away. So the potion, the magic, I don't know. This is the man who does it behind me. Andrew is the guy who has it under control, and he's not going to give away his secrets. But Andrew, first, man, I want to thank you, dude, for Hot Tejano, bro, because we jam it. Me and Eddie, we jam it.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
and we show love to all the internet radio stations. But here lately, Hot Tejano's been sticking out their neck for us and pushing Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. And I want to thank you for that. We appreciate you for that. But going back to the original of helping each other, Andrew, how did you get involved with the Caballero Cookers?
Actually, my sister Dee and Teresa, they hooked up with her first. I have my sister and Teresa. They go out. And we have like a little street team. So they go out, they go to the clubs, and they start meeting people. So that's what you got to do here. We're doing it a little different now. Of course, like the street team, and they're going out and they're reaching out to other people.
Hey, dude, we gotta call it something else, bro.
Street team,
street team,
Hot Tejano team.
Hey, where you and Hector at? They on the street. They
on the street, but it's like a little advertising team.
An advertising team. There you go. That's better.
Advertising team, but I was cool about that's the way it was.
Definitely advertisement. It was over
mobile
a koozie.
operations.
Yeah, it was over a koozie. That's how we all met, and it worked out like that.
Koozie.
I mean, that's all it took was a koozie.
And so, were you playing Richie Bustillo's music?
Yes, I do play Richie.
Yeah, put him on.
Yeah, no.
Richie, I got you. I'm gonna put him on the spot, bro. That's why he's here.
Play booze.
I appreciate. That's what I said earlier. I told you. I said I appreciate he at least listened to a couple of them, Dean.
I play this. He knows it.
I know.
Of course, we play all like Vinny Tovar. We play Justin, Gabe, all that stuff. The Texas country, but of course, we want to play more of the Hispanic. Country Texas artists. So we want to play that, and that's what we do. So we play Tejano and country music together.
I hear you.
So we just try to make everything work.
So
just like
I appreciate that too.
Andrew, how do you say no?
What do you mean say no?
Like say me and Eddie make a single tomorrow. We go to Mario Ortiz's studio tomorrow, and he records us, and we pay him some money, and he gives us a song, and we sing. I don't know, Eddie. What song would we sing? A rap maybe? Something.
Pretty good at rapping.
Yeah,
you're pretty good at rapping, right?
Yeah, I can rap. But anyway, we make a song and we give it to you. Like, is it over text or do you grab a hold of your and then make a phone call and be like, hey, Bump, I love you and Eddie's show, but
I don't know about that song.
This song ain't gonna make the rotation.
Yeah, I just need about 30 seconds into that song, and I can tell you whether it's gonna be good or not. So I just need 30 seconds.
So back to the question: how do you tell somebody if Cynthia does a single and turns it in, and you're just like, Hey man, the music is awesome, but that vocals gotta
Hey,
go.
it's hard to.
Do you? And I'm putting you on the spot
I know you
because
are.
I
I've
know
never asked
people
that
want to
question
know.
in
Artists want to
public,
know, right? Do you just ignore the message,
No.
or
didn't
do you just
ignore
say,
it.
"Hey, thank you for your input. We'll look into this."
No, I actually listen to every song that's coming through. Some of it, I mean, yeah, the recordings are a little different. Some of it's going to sound different on Hot Tejano. So I have to listen to it the way it's going to sound on Hot Tejano because it may sound different regular, but with the way Hot Tejano sounds, it's a lot of processing going on. So it just makes it sound bigger. But man, it's very hard. Like I really, it's hard to tell people, hey, you might need to go redo that song. The vocals ain't right, or I can hear some reverb, or you
But
recorded it.
that's valuable input
You know,
that they need
yeah.
to take into consideration. You know?
He's avoiding the answer.
No, what they say is,
So do you-
it's just not a fit for the station
trying
right
to-
now.
There you go.
I'm trying to be
Is that
correct.
what it is, Richie?
It's
not,
just
a,
not
fit.
a fit for the
It's
station
not a
right
Hot
now.
Tejano fit.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be like that, but yeah. It may not work, but I don't know who told you to put that song out.
You guys, you know what I'm saying? You never
Let me
know what
help
you're going
you
to
with
get
it.
here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, man. Like I love having Andrew here. Like I said, we got Cynthia from the Caballero Cookers. And Cynthia, we'll put you on the hot seat a little bit, right?
Please.
Sure. Okay.
We'll take the focus off of Andrew a little bit. Right? But here's the thing.
Yeah.
You guys get thousands of people in this tent that pay money.
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
So thousands of people pay money. I don't know what the ticket price is right now. It doesn't matter, even if it's $1. So money is to be made, right?
Correct.
And of course, you know, we know that there's cost in putting up the tent, electricity, the stage, all that kind of stuff. Musicians, all the
Food,
stuff
yeah.
that you gotta pay for.
Correct.
The money left over, for the people who don't know, where does that money go? So I've been listening to the commercial, and the commercial says cash for kids.
Yes.
Well, chinga, I'm looking like, dang, dude, where's this? Where do you sign up for this cash for kids? You know what I mean? I got kids and I need cash.
How can I join that?
You know what I mean? I want to join that. So, you know, explain a little bit of that.
Sure, absolutely. So the Cash for Kids is actually money that benefits kids that are in the FFA programs. So that's those ag programs. And so the rodeo actually, so the cook-off raises this money for the San Antonio Rodeo Scholarship Funds. So these kiddos that are going to high school, because we need farmers, right? We need milk, we need meat, cows, eggs. So we need this to continue on. We need future farmers of America.
Can I
right?
do a rib shot? We're gonna need workers here too here real soon. Keep going, Z. I'm sorry. I had a thought. I couldn't hold
Applications
back.
will be
I couldn't hold
available.
back.
Yeah. Well, anyway, no comment. I'm not going to comment on that part. But yes, so that money that we're talking about that we raise, it will go towards those funds. So a lot of funds are raised, and I feel like it's a really good cause for kids.
That's cool,
And
man.
so that's
and
what
how
our
many
tent
years
is.
have y'all been doing that?
So we started this in 2018. We established the Caballero Cookers, and so we've been doing this since 2019. 3 years ago, we partnered up with Texas Lawmen Security, and they have just, we together as partners catapulted us into like just this new level of raising funds and just
And
this,
do it. And you know, going back to the teamwork.
Yeah.
But it also takes sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Right? It takes sponsors to take
Thank
care of
you,
a lot of the
sponsors.
little things, right? And speaking of sponsors, Jesus, so happened to be here. Andrew Pulido and Hot Tejano.
Thank
So
you,
we
Hot
do.
Tejano.
Sponsor?
Of the Caballero Cookers.
We had to be a part of this event, man.
you
This is
know-
a big time event, so we had to be a part of it.
And it's cool, man. I think people really look forward to the cook-off. Like when I first moved here, I used to hear the cook-off like, chinga madre, what is everybody? You can go sit around and see about the pick. Oh, that brisket looks good, bro.
I don't know, man. That
what I
brisket is good.
And I get it. Like when you're cooking overnight and it's the hanging out. I'm thinking like little teams, right?
Yeah.
Oh, these are.
But I was still active duty, and I was in charge of the Marine Corps Wounded Warriors here in San Antonio, and so there was always a cook team or a tent that would like bring us out one night and just wine us and dine us and everything, right? Like you name it, everything, and good music, whatever. And I was just like, wait a minute, this is what is this? Like, it's a party. You know what I mean? I thought a cook-off was like, we're going to sit around a fire and they're going to give us a little styrofoam plate with a piece of brisket. You know what I mean? But no, this is like legit shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was blown away. So then I kind of, I never went on my own, right? It just wasn't I guess it wasn't my cup of tea. But when I seen how big these things are and the amount of entertainment that comes through there is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So the first year that Caballero Cookers, did y'all start with entertainment or no?
Yes, we actually started with a DJ. Our friend DJ'd for us the first time we did this, and we had a big turnout, right? We have a lot of friends and family that support us. So the second year, Hector's idea was like, hey, let's have like bands. Let's have like a music lineup. Let's have acoustic. So it was his idea to have like this lineup of musicians from, because we, like we were saying earlier, we support all of them.
Yeah.
So sure enough, I mean, here they come with their, instruments, and everybody loved that. And then that was our second year. We had David Farias, the Ranch Road Band. I mean, amazing. It was just, our tent was just like bumping 2 little squares.
So Justin, when you're playing, you played there before?
Richie.
Oh, yes. Richie, Justin. What am I? My mind. You said Justin earlier. That's why. Richie, when you're playing, can you hear the other music from the other tents?
It's pretty secluded in there. I wasn't able to hear anything. I mean, you could hear just like banter in the back,
sound is amazing.
Like, you gotta see this too.
So you're saying that the sound drowns out everybody else's?
Yeah, exactly.
We've had some complaints.
Exactly. So,
So Cynthia,
everybody knows that's where the party's at.
That's
does
right.
it work? So if I buy a ticket,
Yes.
I want to go see Richie Bustillo tomorrow.
Yes.
I want to go see him live. What does my ticket include?
Yes. So your ticket includes entrance to the tent.
Okay.
We have open bar. We have food that'll be available, and then your music lineup.
Wait a minute. Time out.
Can't ask for
that
more.
sounds fair to me.
Donations,
Music,
of course.
beer?
That sounds fair to me.
Hold on. Food? So your ticket is open bar
Yep.
and you get chow.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's worth it.
Don't get no better
It's
than that.
way worth it.
Y'all know y'all are in San Antonio.
That's why everybody
People
comes
can
to our
drink
tent.
and eat in San Antonio,
People
man.
can drink.
Wow. So, but you do take donations, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Because a lot of it is, we have volunteers that are all these people that are at the tent right now, like the facade of our tent that was being created with Texas lawmen. I mean, these people are working right now on the tent as we speak. Like everybody's hustling. Jubilee Electric, they light up our tent beautifully. I mean, they just, it's amazing. You guys are going to be so excited to see.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
nice.
Richie, and you, when you play in front of a crowd like that, bro, how does that make you feel, man?
If I have my worth of doing what I love to do. I started singing when I was really young, and my grandpa and my uncle were the ones that really pushed me to do it. And I kind of hit rock bottom at some point, and I told myself, like, I think this is what I need to do. This is really what I'm supposed to do. And I had that strong feeling ever since then. And so when I actually do it, I feel like I have my purpose, that I'm fulfilling it. Like, that's the way it feels to me.
That's awesome.
I like seeing people enjoy themselves. So then I'm like, okay, I'm doing my part.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Do you play acoustically or do you play with a band?
Both.
Okay, so
Tomorrow's a
is-
band. Yeah. Yes. It's going to be fun.
Is there an accordion in that band?
No, but there's a fiddle.
It's the same thing. It's kind of the same thing.
It works.
Fiddle,
Same
accordion, same thing.
Yeah, it'll work. Same thing.
Well, Richie, I think people want to drink a beer. So the only way to drink a beer is to hear some great music, right?
Yep,
So
absolutely.
before we do that, though,
Yeah, we do.
little cheers.
We need
to Richie Bustillo
Cheers.
to a
Cheers.
great show
yeah.
tomorrow, man.
to a great show tomorrow.
Hell yeah!
All right.
I hate these mics. You can hear every gulp.
They pick up everything.
That's why they are studio mics.
There we go. There we go.
Well, I'm going to play the song that was requested here.
Yeah, booze. I like that.
So this was my first single that I ever pushed out to Texas Country Radio. I released this one in 2020, like mid 2020.
So during COVID.
Actually, like right after, like right when it was starting to release. I think it might have been 21 now that I'm thinking about it. I said I've only been doing it for a few years, but I've been kind of organizing everything. I went to, I did a competition in 2019 or early 2019, like before COVID. And I won the competition, got me like a little record, you know, to get up front and actually get in the studio to record.
Yeah.
I went to go record 4 songs in Nashville. So this was one of them.
Nice.
To win 109,
Yeah.
straight down I-35, 85 miles to San Antonio, but no, you're already gone. The lilac clouds start to tumble on in. Wonder if I'll ever see my baby again. Something just ain't right. You know it just ain't right. I wonder where you'd be tonight. And did you ever take that flight back to Louisiana? Wish I could be there right next to you. There's no doubt in my mind, I miss those big blue eyes, the ones that said to my soul with so much love. Girl, you know it breaks my heart to see they're gone. I got nothing left to lose. It's just me, myself, and booze. As the days pass on by, I can never deny my love for you will never run dry. Like the bottle that forever holds the whiskey to burn away the memories of you and me. A pain like this can break down a man. I'll hang on to my hope as long as I can. I wonder where you'd be tonight. And did you ever take that flight back to Louisiana? Wish I could be there right next to you. There's no doubt in my mind, I miss those big blue eyes, the ones that said to my soul with so much love. Girl, you know it breaks my heart to see they're gone. I got nothing left to lose. It's just me, myself, and booze. Yeah, I like my little Texas winter. You came and went. Hard to believe it was time well spent. When I said I loved you, I really meant it. Well, I wonder where you'd be tonight. And did you ever take that flight back to Louisiana? Wish I could be there right next to you. There's no doubt in my mind, I miss those big blue eyes, the one that said to my soul with so much love. Girl, you know it breaks my heart to see they're gone. I got nothing left to lose. It's just me, myself, and booze. I've got nothing left to lose. It's just me, myself, and booze.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
I won't talk about it.
Hey, Richie, you know what's crazy? You're like, Bumpy, oh, when you have people, look, dude, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you just, luckily today I have 2 other guests that can vouch for me, right? Being in here is just another vibe. Like, it's being here, listening to it live, acoustically. I don't know how it sounds going out, but in here, it just sounds, I mean, I almost opened this bottle of Quinta Penas up, man. I mean,
We're getting there.
we're getting there, man. We're getting there. But no, dude, that was freaking amazing, dude.
Thank you.
Dude, you didn't sound like a guy from McCullum High School. I mean, that guy sounded like he came right out of Nashville. I was somewhere.
A little
Amazing.
twang to it.
Well, thank you.
Amazing voice.
Richie, you've always sang country music. Like have you one of my favorite words on Wacky Wednesday? Have you ever dibble dabbled in anything else?
Dibble dabbled in anything
Yeah,
else?
have you ever dibble dabbled in anything else?
When I started singing when I was about 9 or 10, you know, like I mentioned earlier, my grandfather and my uncle were the ones that really encouraged me. You know, I would sing at parties and they'll pull out the karaoke machine and they'd be like, Richie's gonna sing, and I just wanted to play with my Tonka trunks, you know. But no, they had me learning songs, and by the time you knew it, I was performing on like at parades and stuff and talent shows, and you know, I think everybody thought it was kind of cute to see a little kid singing 50s and 60s doo-wops, and so I was doing like Richie Valens and Frankie Lyman, singing Elvis. So that's what I mainly started
You
off
move
with.
like Elvis? You move
I
like
used to.
the hips.
I'm trying not to throw out my knee or my hip or something.
Man.
I do it.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Un
Sí.
saludo to Rigo Navaida watching out
Rigo.
there. La
That's my
familia
homie.
Navaida.
You know,
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Speaking of Rigo, he was we started a band in middle school. Him and then my buddy Luke Salas commented a little while ago too. Luke plays with like Vinny and a bunch of other friends in town.
You
and
guys started
me, Rigo, and Luke, we had our first band together when we were in middle school. So
What was it called?
Speed Limit.
Okay.
Hey, and we in middle school, the art director wanted to put together a music video for our first song that we ever recorded.
Wow.
So we actually went to Emilio's son's house, the boys. You know, Diego and Emilio.
Diego and Emilio.
And man, these guys were like 21, 22 at the time. So like, you know,
And
we had,
rock
but
stars
man,
already,
they're
right?
already rocking. And they were like, hey, let's go. We'll go record it for you. Like, and in one evening they already had it done. They were like, okay, all you gotta do is just put it on the video. And we
good.
did, yeah. So we actually have a video on YouTube that our
You
first
should
rock
have told
song.
us, though. Hey, Eddie, we would have been ready. We'd have been ready. I want to give a special shout out to Jaime and Amanda Martinez. Right? I say Jaime and Amanda Martinez. If you're a TikToker, you might not know who that is. But Amanda and Jaime Martinez from Houston, Texas, also known as the 1000s, man. There's some great DJs on TikTok. They keep me entertained late on Friday nights, Saturday nights, whenever they're not gigging. So I want to give a big shout out to them. But I love his comment, man. He goes, man, if this is his song, I'm going to have to get it and add it to our playlist.
Oh, awesome.
for sure.
So that's what I love about this show,
that's
bro,
awesome. Thank you.
that it's another platform for artists to come on here.
Yes, sir.
And spread their love, right? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Now, hopefully, you get at least 2 more downloads after the show. You might get 3. Bumper, so you might get 3.
Maybe
You might
three.
get 3, right? You might get 3. But again, you're playing tomorrow. About what time are you going to hit
I believe
the
it's
stage?
7 p.m. I'm gonna go look back at my schedule because I'm bad with time. 7 to 8. So I'm actually gonna be the first band to start off the whole thing.
You get the crowd going.
Yeah, and then we get the whole weekend partying, baby. That's what we're gonna do.
That's it.
Pumped up.
Hey, Richard, do you go back the next days to hang out, or you just kind of play and you
I
get
might go back in the morning to kind of just go wander around. I kind of backed out because I went heavy last year.
But when you
for
say
Cowboy
the morning,
Breakfast.
what do you mean, dude? People go in the morning?
Yeah, people go in the. Actually, it's like the people that are there to party all weekend will pretty much stay there. Yeah,
Massachusetts?
This is a fact.
yeah. A lot of them will literally just camp there.
Puro manguera, shower outside.
Well, they
that's
take
the-
their RVs. Some people take their
Yeah.
RVs out there or stay at the KOA.
Are you
and
going?
everything.
My first time bumping, so I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
go. I'm gonna
It's
go. I'm gonna go
wild.
check it out, dude. But like I
I'm
said,
saying.
I haven't been, dude, in years.
I'll go walk around with you.
I've
You can go
gone-
just look around and go check it out.
But I
Because
only
it's
walk
different.
around if they give out free. Is it like
we-
Sam's?
Hey, we
They
got
give out
free
samples. Samples.
Yeah,
as long as they get free
well, I have a
brisket,
handful
we'll
of
go.
friends that are working
Yeah.
it tomorrow. We'll go stop in and we could go try the
Well,
barbecue.
shit, we might have to leave a tent. She said free beer and free food.
That's true.
Que más quieres? You know what I'm
The
saying?
whole weekend.
That's crazy, man. Well, if you're joining us late, you know, you're like, Bump, well, this ain't a band on here. No, it's not a band. We got Richie Bustillo performing tomorrow at the Caballero Cookers. Barbie, it's the kickoff to rodeo pretty much, right?
Yes.
It's been known as the
Barbecue.
cook-off is a kickoff to rodeo. And if you guys know San Antonio, the rodeo is near and dear to San Antonio. I mean, it's a huge part of the city. It brings in a lot of money. People come from all over Texas, all over the United States to come and enjoy the rodeo that we have indoors at the AT&T. Well, no, Hey.
Oh,
Rewind.
you.
At the Frost Bank Center. My bad. AT&T. I'm sorry. It's the Frost Bank Center now.
Yes, it's the Frost Bank Center, but the party is hosted not there. It's on that area.
No. I know, but I'm just saying the people that come in for the rodeo, they go. And I said the AT&T Center, but it's actually the Frost Bank Center.
Now.
My bad.
That was back in the day.
Yeah. God, my Richie, that was like 2 years ago.
I'm just messing with you.
So Andrew, let's I was telling you. So my guest this evening, right? We got Richie. He's performing tomorrow. Texas country artist. We got Miss Cynthia back here from the Caballero Cookers. We got Andrew Pulido, right? Owner of Hot Tejano. And if you guys don't know what that is, there's a QR code in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. You can take a picture of that if you're watching on your TV, and it'll take you to their application. You can download it. You know you'll have it because it'll be a red square with a white flame on it. I brag about you guys because what I really love about internet radio is that the fact that when a song comes up, say Rich, prime example, Richie's here. I hear that song. I don't know Richie Bustillo.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm driving and I hear this song and I'm like, a la madre, I like that song. I can just look over and I don't gotta go and Shazam and put it down by my speaker while I'm driving.
Yep.
Don't know Richie Bustillo. But I'm just saying, I don't have to Shazam it. I can glance up at my screen.
Yes.
And they do a great job of digitally having the artist and the name of the song.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like when you get the DJs in there to mix, well, they got their mixes. They're not going to have that digital print on there. But Andrew, I really think that that's the way of the future, right?
Yeah,
I really
sure.
like that, the fact that I can hear Richie Bustillo song and know that it's him. And I can, when I'm done, I can go and look for your stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To listen at my convenience.
It's a great way to explore different kinds of music and the way other people have taste of music. And what I tried to do with Hot Tejano is try to make Tejano, but also put Texas country in it and just country music in general. I think Tejano and country music just match together. It's a great match. But
it's who we are.
It's who we are. I mean, but also like on the way over here, I was listening to Metallica. So we listen to everything, right? Tejanos listen to everything, right?
Hold up. I gotta pull that card, bro.
You don't listen to Metallica? I listen to Metallica.
I don't do no heavy. If it's got heavy metal, bro. What? For some reason, dude, like, no me cae. Like,
But I listen to everything too. Teddy Pendergrass.
The only time I liked heavy metal, I'm gonna be honest with you. Only time I liked heavy metal is when they would play it on our headsets. When we were going into Iraq, and we would have headsets and the thing. Some guy would cut a wire and he spit it to a CD player.
No, but for real?
And, the little 3.5 jack, and then we'd wire it to the intercom system in the vehicle.
Yeah.
So as you're driving, you can hear it.
You can jam to it.
That's what they like. I'm not gonna be like, hey, bro, put on a little joke. Come on, like, we're not gonna
move this. So I can get ready.
That was my. I mean, really, that's the time that I would listen to heavy metal music, and you would hit something, it would skip. You know what I'm saying? But I tell the guys, shit sounded the same when it skipped.
Didn't miss a beat.
It didn't miss a beat. No, but you're right, Andrew. We do. I always tell people, if you ever found the Tejanos back in the day, you ever found their iPod. You remember?
It's got a lot of stuff on it.
Yes, that's true.
Does it feel weird to say that an iPod's old? You remember iPod used to be new, like it was new.
It was like that up and coming,
But if you found out Tejano's iPod, you could go from Ramon Ayala to George Strait to Los Palominos,
Everything.
to Metallica. but I'm just saying, like, we like all that kind of music, and that makes us different.
Damn. For sure.
From other people in other parts of the United States, it makes our culture very, very different. We're very diversified.
Right.
And our musicians, Tejano musicians are very diversified.
Oh,
yeah.
We say that all the time, that a Tejano musician can probably go and play any other kind of music, but it'd be hard for anybody in another genre to come and play Tejano music. It'd be pretty difficult for them to do.
Yeah.
But, again, it's what makes us Tejanos. It makes us who we are. It makes us Chicanos. It makes us.
Yes, sir.
It's a good time. Man. It's a good
Yes,
time.
sir.
I want to say what's up to Military City and Air Conditioning and Heating. Simplify Bump. Hey, we'll get a little
Yes,
plug
sir.
there. You said Simplify. We're plugging the business.
Old Gunny.
For all your air conditioning needs, call Military City Air Conditioning and Heating.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll be you tomorrow. I'll be you tomorrow.
Snaps.
But no, man, shout out to the 1000s. They support everybody. They're always out there playing new music, and they're also always looking. So, you know, Andrew, how do you feel? This question is mainly for you two right here.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about the TikTok DJs, right? TikTok went away for 12 hours, and I couldn't fall asleep, bro.
You're that addicted?
No, bro, that shit was wrong. I
saw your post.
Dude, I'm not even exaggerating, bro. Like, I couldn't sleep.
Panicking.
My wife's like, hey, like, I'm like, I can't fall asleep, dude. I need something. And like the Facebook ones and the Instagram ones, they're all right, but they're not TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? TikTok, you can go down a rabbit hole. So I couldn't fall asleep. But back to my question: how do you guys feel about the DJs on TikTok that play the different music and play live?
Oh,
and,
you're talking about like just to like they do live streams.
Yeah, they do live streams.
Got it. I mean, that's one way to show if you know, because there's a difference between playing your playlist and actually mixing and being a DJ.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Richie,
I mean, because
This guy gets
you
it.
can do
slow
both, but you
your
have
words.
to
You're
know.
gonna
No, but
start a fight
I'm just
on
saying.
Wacky Wednesday with DJs, and I'm not here to. I'm not here to.
I'm not just I'm just saying because there's a way you have to know, like, is it similar BPM? Is it in the same key? You really have to at least
Hey,
appreciate
DJ, I mean,
music.
dude, Eddie, what the hell is he talking about?
What is all
BPM,
that?
what? Beats per minute?
Yeah. So you really have to understand, or at least
Yes.
appreciate. You don't have to know exactly, but you know, you have to be able to learn how to sync it together. Besides that, I'm just trying to say is that people can really showcase their talent in that way.
You know what FM stands for?
What was that?
You're
What?
talking all this crazy stuff that I don't know about. You know what FM stands for?
FM?
Yeah. Do you know that? You know what FM is short for?
Nobody really cares anymore.
Andrew, how could you say that?
I mean, who cares
But
about
Andrew,
FM?
Do you know what it stands for?
I don't even care what it stands for.
No, but you don't.
No.
It's one of those
Family
things.
matters?
We go our whole life.
Family matters.
We go our whole life saying AM and FM. We don't even know.
Oh
what it
yeah,
stands
that's true. I
frequency.
still don't know.
You
I
ready?
personally don't know. What is it?
for. Frequency modulated.
It's a frequency.
Frequency modulated.
Right.
Okay.
AM, amplitude.
Amplitude
modulated.
modulated. Got it.
You know the difference between the waveforms? It's
I
Wacky Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
We're
true.
learning. We're not
We're
the
learning.
science guy right
It's
here,
all
right?
frequency.
An FM signal looks like a wave.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Goes around walls. That's why it always sounds
course.
so good. Amplitude modulated goes up and back down. The reason why when you're driving sometimes AM sounds real good and then you drive a little bit more and then it sounds like shit. You
'Cause
drive
on
a little
its-
bit more
on its
because
height.
you're catching it when it hits the ground, but when it goes back up,
Yeah.
you're losing it. But it goes further.
That's true. Yeah.
You see?
Coast to
All
coast.
right,
You see, when you have an app, when you have a hot
Cindy,
to hot driven app,
you didn't know. You didn't know.
don't have to worry
gonna
about
say.
it. Going up
I
and
was thinking like
down.
Meridian. I don't
That's
know.
true. That's true.
When you
But
have an
now you have
app
an app,
bumper,
nobody cares,
Say,
right?
right,
bumper.
you have the-
when you
yeah.
have an app, you don't care if it's FM, AM, or
true.
anything. As long as you have a signal with the
Yes.
hot to hot app,
Yeah.
it's gonna keep going.
It's money.
Yeah, that's it. You don't need FM, AM.
Did you?
No,
Did you
it's
hear
in
it?
your pocket.
That's true.
Rib shot.
And
There you go.
the crazy thing is, there's a couple of the cell providers. They're actually going to start doing satellite connections instead of just doing from tower to tower.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them that are already starting to work with like SpaceX and stuff.
He's
So
already ahead
you're
of the
gonna be
game.
able to go listen in the mountains.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hot
Yes,
down.
you can
Come
listen
on.
Eddie,
everywhere.
one more time, Eddie, because my heart just beat double. I look down. I'm watching the YouTube feed. Ladies and gentlemen, for all your air conditioning leads, you call Military City Air Conditioning and Heating. Hey, they sent me $5, bro.
Oh, hey, gotta do it. Gotta do it.
No, shout out to those guys, man. Simplify. Thank you for the $5. We'll take it, shit.
Take it.
That's a cool. Hey, do I get a beer at least tomorrow?
At
with
least.
$5.
Go get a beer.
So
Go get
can
a
you?
shot.
So can you still buy a ticket?
Yes, we still have tickets, some tickets available. Yes.
And you can buy them. How do we get the tickets?
So you will reach out to either Hector Avila online. The numbers on one of our posters or
Your post-
flyers.
yeah.
On the main flyer. Mhm.
Yep, it's on the main flyer, so you can contact us that way. If you arrive at the will call, we do have a will call box, so you can buy them in person also if tickets are still available at the window.
Okay, but you can invite your chick tomorrow and show up and be like, "Hey, you're not going to this tent. You might go to that one over there, but you ain't coming in here." Right? How much is the ticket?
Yes, so pre-sale tickets for Thursday were $50. I'm sorry, pre-sale is $40, and at the door it will be $50. Friday there's $60. Pre-sale's $50, and then for Saturday $75 at the door, but pre-sale $60.
So I know what some of you are thinking.
Not bad.
Some
guys.
of you are thinking like, dude, there's no way that people are paying.
No.
Show up.
Yep.
Yes.
Show up and find out if people
Exactly.
are pay that.
Exactly.
Dude, how much do you? That's. I mean, 2 buckets.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you're in.
You're in.
You know what I mean? You're already in 2 buckets, and you get a brisket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
You
you
get
get the-
chicken,
yeah.
sausage.
Yep.
Shit,
Some
what? I mean,
fajita
come
tacos.
on, man.
You get food. Yeah, you're just
wraps,
you just
yeah.
got to think about it. What do
Turkey
you go to the bar
legs.
and spend on
Turkey
yourself?
legs.
You know,
Eat easy.
and you get the food and you get the entertainment.
Andrew, don't play
You
with
don't
my
gotta go
emotions. You said turkey legs.
Turkey
dude.
legs.
You don't gotta
She
go
said
anywhere.
Turkey
Yeah,
legs. I
we
just
will have turkey
repeated
legs
it.
available.
You don't
You know
want
what
none
you're
of
gonna
that.
get.
Saying donation.
Is there mustard?
Of course, there's mustard.
Hey,
Of course, there's mustard.
That's what I'm
I
talking
love
about right
mustard.
there. Saludos to everybody watching from the 512 from Austin, Texas. Mr. Greg Gutierrez watching. Let's see. Juan M. Gonzalez from Midland, Texas. And Andres Diaz. He's such a good singer. Sounds good. Well,
Thank you.
Andres, I would say I'd have to agree with you, brother. Our good friend, Mr. Felipe, AGL Videography. Saludos to him. And again, saludos to the 1000s. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys are following them on TikTok. We're here with Richie Bustillo. Is going to be performing tomorrow at the Caballero Cookers. I keep forgetting the lawman.
Texas
My
lawman.
bad, lawman.
Texas lawman.
Sorry,
Texas
take it
lawman.
easy. Texas lawman.
Anthony
They're going to be there.
Yes, Anthony Alvarado.
The Hot Tejano Street Crew is going to
We're
be
gonna be
there.
there. We're gonna have everybody there. So it's gonna be a party.
Eddie, how do we become part of the street party?
You got a party.
Nah, that's
You
not
got
me.
a party. Hot Tejano's a party station. You have to party with
I know,
us.
but I drink water.
Yeah, right.
Aguardiente, maybe.
No.
Yeah, water and tequila.
Cynthia, you're when you've seen me before out, have you seen me drinking a beer?
I can't say that I have.
That you have. You see me
Yeah.
drinking a cup with water.
Yeah, you're right.
What's in that water?
No. It's just water. Just water. Because if I got to drive,
Yeah.
I don't mess around. But here, you guys got to drive, not me. I'm good. So drink up, baby. Drink up. Right?
What do you mean? That is water.
You're right.
Hey, like Landman.
Right.
That's
Some
water.
fighting words.
Hey, watch out. This is our sponsor. Hot Tejano,
Hey,
baby.
yes.
No, it
Oh,
was not.
tired.
To make
Did I
a
ever
little-
say it was bad?
No, it's good.
I love it.
But bro,
I could drink a whole 2 cases of
before
that.
we go into commercial break, I want you guys. Maybe Rich, maybe you might know a little bit.
All right.
But Cynthia, Andrew, do you remember Michelob growing up? What did the bottle look like growing up?
It was a fat bottle.
It was a brown bottle
It was
Was
a
it?
little fat bottle.
and a little fat bottle, and
Yeah.
it looked like it.
Yeah.
Like it had the waves, and it had a
Really?
gold
Really?
foil. Like
Yeah.
it had a
Kind
gold.
of like the Coors, like the
No.
It's
It,
different.
it looked
wasn't
like
a
a
st-
lava lamp. Like it
Yeah.
was small
Really?
brown, and it looked like
Yeah.
a curve.
Wowzers.
cool.
I did not know that.
Nobody drank it.
It looked like a girl from
Right back
Fiesta.
then?
But hey, with some blonde hair, it had a gold tapita.
remember, yeah.
Right, it had a gold foil on the top.
Like Modelo, like the gold foil top.
yeah,
like,
sort
to
of,
break
right?
it, Yeah.
And it was very popular in the African American community. Michelob, that was their preferred drink, a beer of choice. Then all of a sudden one day disappears, and it just took over. Like little Bud Light just kind of went to the side. I mean, everybody drinking. Then this is like you go everywhere. It's ultra.
That's it.
So shout out to Michelob Ultra. See, you guys got science today. You got history. We do it all, baby. We do it all. And we
I love it,
couldn't
man.
do it all without the help of some of these guys right here that help us put on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday week in and week out.
Looking to purchase your dream home or want to sell your existing home? Call our friend Ricky Ray, the realtor, at 956-424-5724. He will help you get approved. No credit, low credit, no problem. So give them a call today at 956-424-5724.
Hey guys, it's Leo Correa with Grupo La Calma and Internet and Marketing Manager here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. Our General Manager, Mr. Anthony Patterson, a huge fan of Tejano music. So we are proud to announce that we are proud sponsors of the Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Every Wednesday, guys, if you know anyone, family member, friends that is in the market right now, make sure you come by and visit us here at Ron Hoover RV and Marine Center in Odessa, Texas. You can visit us online, www.ronhoover.com. If you're in the market for a fifth wheel, we have both C classes, A classes. We have travel trailers, everything that you need to make memories with your family. Come by over here. We're located at 1529 East 2nd Street. 1529 East 2nd Street here in Odessa, Texas, or give me a call. Our cell phone number is 210-906-3796. We're here for you guys, and come by and see why everyone's talking about Ron Hoover of Odessa, Texas, your West Texas. Yes, guys. Vámonos.
Are you a disabled veteran unsure if you're receiving all the benefits you deserve? Contact Just for Veterans, Coach Retired Sergeant Major United States Marine Corps, Oscar Ornelas at 951-388-4072. With a deep passion for serving veterans from all branches, he specializes in VA ratings to ensure you receive what you've earned for serving our nation. At Just for Veterans, getting your disability claim processed is now straightforward, thanks to our veteran design system. Don't delay. Book your consultation today with Oscar Ornelas at 951-388-4072. Remember to mention you've seen this ad on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Just for Veterans, if you don't win your claim, you don't owe us anything. Your benefits matter, and we're here to help.
Lleva tu música al siguiente nivel con bajos sextos M3, bajos sextos y bajo quintos, 100% profesionales, hechos a mano con la mejor calidad, perfectos para cubrir todas tus necesidades musicales y a precios accesibles. Llama ahora al 2102-041903 o búscalos en Facebook e Instagram. Bajo Sextos M3. La música comienza aquí.
Imagine a porch that protects itself, a door that locks on its own. Imagine being in two places at once, lights that work like magic. Imagine what you could do in a home like that. Now, stop imagining. Call Laura Hernandez at 210-262-8402 to start protecting your family and home with Vivint today.
Hello, this is Maria. Joe Farias. Hold on to your cowboy hats. It's bumper time.
Those are my primos, man.
Hey, big shout out to Dave and Joe Farias. Joe's out there cutting oak wood. I seen him. He said I could pick some up, but what am I gonna do with that wood, bro?
Yeah.
The Caballero cookers need it more than me. They're gonna be cooking. They're gonna be cooking all weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, who just joined us. We're here with Richie Bustillo, Texas country music artist, right here from San Antonio. The beautiful, the lovely Miss Cynthia from Caballero Cookers back over here. And then, of course, owner, program director. You're always mad because that song came back on again? That's the guy to play. Andrew Pulido from Hot Tejano here in the building.
Gotta play that song over and over again.
No. If I have an issue, I don't call you. I call Chris and I complain. Or I call Suavecito and they're like, hey, Bumpo, well, what I said, bro, you know what, bro? I'm being, you know me, I don't bullshit here. I said, hey, bro, if you play that cumbia shit one more time. And he's like, which one? I said, the one that just like comes after a commercial and it's just like quiet. It's like,
okay.
Bing. He goes, that's a transition.
It's a transition. Hey, I made that beat.
I said, I'm tired of listening to that.
So, hey.
Eddie, you know what I'm talking about? See, even Eddie knows what I'm talking about.
That's a transition beat, and that goes towards our media agency. So it kicks off, like that song has a tag in it. And so when it starts playing, it kicks off to our media agency, hey, start playing commercials. So that's why you hear it. Sometimes there's not a lot of commercials in the queue, but it'll kick off to that agency. Hey, it's time to start playing commercials, and those commercials are all geolocated. So whoever's listening, wherever they're at, they could be getting commercials from Austin or San Antonio. So that's why you hear that one song. You may hear commercials here, or you may not hear commercials at all. You may be hearing that song, but somewhere else they're hearing commercials.
Yeah.
So
now
it's pretty
cool.
It's a cue.
It's a cue. It's just basically, I just made it for something real quick.
That's smart. That's smart.
So smart.
Instead of there being a lot of dead air,
Just dead air,
sometimes there may be
something. There's something being played.
Yeah, there's something being played.
Richie, what is your absolute favorite Randy Rogers song?
I like missing you is more than I can do.
That one?
Yeah.
Can we play it?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Well, hold up. You play that, dude. We might have to bring out the tequila, dog. I don't have no shot glasses, but right now, drink from the
That,
bottle.
you know what? Since we're drinking tequila, Tequila Eyes is really close second. I could play Tequila Eyes. Have you heard that one?
I like the first one better.
Okay.
Hey, but before you play, I don't have shot glasses, so you got to be Raza today. You got to show your McCullum. You got to show McCullum side, right?
That's
so
fine.
no.
That's fine with me.
I like for Eddie to zoom in on my artist, my guest, right? Because they've never had quita penas, and you haven't had it.
That's true.
We've talked about this. You haven't tasted it, but I like for people to get the reaction when they taste this tequila that we're almost sponsored by. Almost there. You know how much quita penas is being sold because of Bumpers Wacky Wednesday quita penas?
Do it already.
Yeah, you got to do it. All right. So you got to drink from the bottle. Don't be scared to put your lips on it, dude. We go to church, not bad. All right.
Oh. Dude. Wow.
Now we're going to listen to Randy Rogers right there, baby. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That reaction.
Dude, that's good.
Right? See? We treat you right here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
Bright lights in the big city life drove you right out of town. I watched you leave with a smile on your face, knew that I never could tie you down. You got settled in down at the seashore and you made some new friends of your own. Now it's been 2 years and I'm not quite sure, but I don't think that you're coming home. While you're staring at the stars tonight, I'm all wrapped up in blue. If I had it my way, I'd be on that train to LA. 'Cause I never met somebody quite like you. And I think it would be awesome if you get on that plane to Austin. Maybe missing you is more than I can do. We both knew that it was long overdue and you finally got your break. Now you get to see the world and I'm so proud everybody knows your name. Don't take this wrong because I know you belong out there on that stage. But I swear if my life is an open book, it would be missing a page. While the sun sets in the Hollywood Hills, my heart is broken in two. If I had it my way, I'd be on that train to LA. 'Cause I never met somebody quite like you. And I think it would be awesome if you get on that plane to Austin. Maybe missing you is more than I can do. be on that train to LA. 'Cause I never met somebody quite like you. And I think it would be awesome if you get on that plane to Austin. Maybe missing you is more than I can do. Maybe missing you is more than I can do.
Bravo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. Beautiful voice.
That's
thank
where
you.
I say, son of fuck.
Sass. Sass.
Richie,
Sass.
bro,
Yep.
that's amazing, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Dude, if you guys are having a party and you like, I don't know, you want to surprise your family or something, dude.
Yes.
Richie, how can we get a hold of you, bro?
I do it all. You know what? A lot of people hit me up on Facebook, so you can find me under, like, you know, spell my name the exact same way, Richie Bustillo. I also have a professional page, Richie Bustillo Music, but feel free to add my personal one too. I really don't post too much just besides my my flyers and stuff
but he
like
does
that.
answer on Messenger.
I do. I'm not too much of a social media guy. That's why I only really push out, like, you know, videos, promos and stuff and flyers. But yeah, I'll reach out. I can definitely contact on there. You could get my phone number through there. You know, I'm currently focusing on redoing my domain for my new website. Because I got one a while back, but that one's getting ready to expire. So pretty soon it should be richiebustillo.com. Yeah, pretty soon. richiebustillomusic.com. But yeah, just look for me on Facebook. Instagram too. I got Instagram.
Richie, believe me, bro, not because you're here, bro. You freaking jam, homie.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Like, again, people know, like, country is like it's not my go-to. It's not even my second to.
Sure,
right?
sure.
It's probably my third. But dude, you freaking jam,
Thank
bro.
you. Thank you.
I'm glad you stuck with that Randy Rogers song because that's one of my favorites too.
It's a good jam, yeah.
It's awesome, man.
Have you ever seen him do acoustic on that one?
Yeah, him and we've been to a show with him and who's the other guy he does it with? Who's the guy that he does an acoustic show?
Oh, with Wade Bowen.
With Wade Bowen, yeah.
I like there was one video I saw. He jokes around. He said, "He goes, I used to be really good friends with Britney Spears, and I wrote this song about her."
Yeah. Hey, well, that song you had backup, dude.
Yeah, I know. I
heard you singing it.
Oh, you hear me? Yes. Hey, you were singing it. I love it. I appreciate it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you send a song,
you sing with me.
If you send a song into Hot Tejano and it's missing a little bit, and then it does get played,
it's probably me singing.
It's probably Andrew picked up the slack, recorded it, and added to the song. So to do one more time, Caballero Cookers, you know, it's all for a great cause. You pay one price, right?
Yes.
One price.
One price.
And once you're in,
you're in.
But let's get people ready.
Hey, but you don't need to go anywhere when you're there.
No. But what I'm saying, like, let's get the raza ready, bro. Because the raza, you got to give them specific directions.
Yeah,
because look, if you tell me there's free beer and free food.
So if you're coming from the south side, no, I'm just kidding.
No, I got a ticket. I got a ticket, and I'm going. Here's my ticket. I want my free beer, and I want my food.
Yeah.
Okay. But come on, raza, stop at the ATM and go buy you a drink. It's how they give you some change and have some money to tip the people giving you the beer, tip the bartenders. All right, I mean, come on, dude. You're getting a brisket sandwich for free?
Yeah,
come on, you know what I mean?
And they took care of us last year as well. Like they're on point. They're fantastic. So make sure to they help us out too. So
bro, if they even come close to the way they treat us at the chili cook-off, bro, it's gonna be it's gonna be off the chain. And so you have Hot Tejano. Who else? Who else are some of the big sponsors you guys have?
So some of our other big sponsors are Rudy Lopez Entertainment.
Okay.
I mean, he always helps us out too. We have Mikey Wacky Mike Promotions from Houston, Texas. So they support us. Texas Lawmen, of course, they're our partner in this. So Texas Lawmen, hats off to them because they are the reason why Caballero Cookers and Texas Lawmen tent is so just huge and phenomenal. We have a lot of sponsors from like GT, Jubilee Electric. The list goes on and on. I can't think of everybody right now. Hold on, let me get my list.
Really? You forgot all these
Let's give you a minute, and then that way you can get the whole list.
and here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, we love to support everybody, however we can, man. We're like you see us, we help out our good friends at Tejano Up Radio. We help them every year with the Christmas toy drive, with the back to school thing. Like, there's always people out there doing great things. And you know what's cool? I've seen these guys at other people's events supporting them, and they're another not an enemy, but they do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about, bro. Yeah. Again, there's enough for everybody.
Yes, sir.
And so here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, me and Eddie, as we told you, Richie, when you got here, we're huge Tejano fans. We're always listening to music. We both have many friends in the industry, and you would be amazed on the amounts of music we get that we personally get.
Sure, yeah.
And that's why I asked Andrew, because sometimes somebody will send you something and you'd be like,
why did you record that?
Hey, bro, where did you record? Like, I don't say that. I don't. You know what I mean? But if I don't respond or whatever.
Plus, you know
what I'm saying? But then there's sometimes that some songs land on your lap. And you know what's sad is that me and Eddie can talk and we'll bring up a song and be like, dude, how come this song is not getting played on stations? Like, why is it not on rotation? Whatever the case may be. It could be an old song that we found and it never got played. Why? Yeah. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
But it goes down to the program directors and how they see a song, whatever. So what we started here at Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, more on Eddie. Eddie pushed me to do it. Like, I went to the bridge and he pushed me over. We do something that's called What's Bumper Bumping.
What's Bumper Bumping?
And it literally is what I'm bumping in my car
on the daily
for that week, on a daily, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be real. I'm sure everybody hears the same way. Sometimes I get a song, and dude, I will play the living shit out of that song over and over again. To where my wife's like, "Hey, that's enough. Like, I don't want to hear this song again. Just one more time. Just one more time, please. Just one more time. Right?
Just wait for the end of the chorus.
Yeah. So
to the bridge.
Here at Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, our guest this evening is Richie Bustillo, and so. It doesn't matter that it's not the guest's music.
Yeah.
But it's just to show you that here at our podcast that we like to support our industry and what we love.
Yes, sir.
So this week, right here, just for you, What's Bumper Bumping?
It's time to check out What's Bumper Bumping. What's Bumper Bumping?
El corazón, y no quiero que sea cierto lo que está en mi pensamiento. Querías que no, es que sufro cuando no estás tú conmigo. Sufro si no tengo tu cariño.
What's Bumper Bumping?
Tus besos se llegaron a recrear aquí en mi boca, llenando de ilusión y de pasión mi vida loca. Las horas más felices de mi amor fueron contigo.
What's Bumper Bumping?
Una mano en la cabeza, un movimiento sexy, un movimiento sexy. Una mano en la cintura, una mano en la cintura. Un movimiento sexy, un movimiento sexy. Y ahora empieza a menear, suavecito para abajo, para abajo.
And that is this week's What's Bumper Bumping.
I was all up dancing.
Damn! So what did you guys think, man? What a great job. My good friend Eddie Hernandez just always goes above and beyond. What a great video, bro. And that's literally what me and Eddie are bumping all week. Those songs right there. Make sure you guys go check them out. We like to put the artists on there. You guys can see who they were. Before we go back to Richie, and I'll have him sing another one, I promise you guys. It goes to show you about working together. And we started the show with that, how Hot Tejano's helping, Caballero Cookers promote. If you listen to Hot Tejano, you've been hearing the commercial. I mean, I know the commercial. I think I know it verbatim.
You should know it, right? It plays every hour. So.
But not only that, not only do you hear the commercial, the actual poster, when you promote with Hot Tejano, the poster comes out on there as well, so you guys can relate to what they're talking about. But it's always good to know people, man. It really is. It's always good to know. And I'm going to tell you guys a story. I'm going to be totally transparent with you. I'm probably going to do myself it's probably not a good thing because my phone probably will blow up tomorrow, but that's okay. So this morning, I got a good friend, Vidal. He's from Florida. You actually heard his single right there on What's Bumper Bumping. Yeah. And he hit me up. He's like, Bump, I got this song coming out Friday. But you get exclusive on Hot Tejano.
That's how it works.
That's how it works, right? But I got it. And I sent it to Eddie, and Eddie was like, I said, I'm sending you a song. I want you to check it out. And we listened to it, and dude, I've had it on repeat all day. Like, literally, I've had that song on. So shout out to El Vidal. The song's called Sufro, written by my good friend Jesse. Jesse Vidal, I think is his last name, down there from Immokalee or Homestead, ahí por ahí, down there in South Florida. There's a lot of great Tejano artists in Florida, man. You guys would be really surprised. And I have a connection with them because my wife is Chicana and she's from Florida. Oh. So and I lived there for almost 5 years of my life, and I got to know a lot of people, Moyo, and just so many people involved with music over there. And Vidal was one of them. And he's literally a guy who just loved music, and he would come to fanfare, and he was just a fan, but he could sing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he finally took it seriously and got on the stage, and next thing you know, he was with, I think they still have Completo. They've had a Beso de Aire. They've had a couple of good singles. But dude, going back to the story. So I get this song, and I'm like, hey, dude, I'm going to send this to Chris and Andrew and see what they think. And I sent it to him, and Andrew's like, yo, who is this cat, bro? Like, this song is awesome.
He's getting on.
So if you listen to the whole song, it starts off like a norteño light sound. Then all of a sudden you hear the saxes, you're like, yo, wait a minute, this is a Tejano song, right?
Yeah,
so whoever put that song together did a great job of fusing those two styles of music.
Yes.
And it was really cool to hear. And again, great music that comes outside the state line of Texas.
Oh, yeah.
We always talk about the Midwest, too. They have great Tejano bands. I mean, through the roof. Country, sorry, guys. Everybody in the Midwest and Florida and Florida Georgia line. Yeah,
Florida Georgia line.
Country, though, is, I mean, come on. It's Texas, right? But un saludo to everybody in Florida, to El Vidal. Great song called Sufro. Make sure you guys go out there and download it. They got the video coming out in a couple of days. But I just wanted to show you guys. So I sent it to Andrew, and by 3 o'clock, he's like, "Hey, dude, it's on rotation."
It's on rotation.
That's how that shit works. That's why I was kind of like, I probably shouldn't say this because everybody in the mother tomorrow will be like, "Listen to this song," right? But it's on rotation, and when you get the attention of an owner of a radio station, they let you know, like, "Hey, man, I dig the song. Well, that means you did a good job. So again, saludos to
Man, he
Elida.
did a great job.
Thanks
Good job.
for always supporting me, and we're going to continue to support you here in Texas. And enough about Florida. I'm here with Richie Bustillo, who's going to be tomorrow. He's going to be with the Caballero Cookers, jamming out. After you drink about 4 or 5 ultras, so what's the beer? So we can because we got to know, because if you said it's all Budweiser, well, sure, we gotta
Silver Eagle is sponsoring us, so we'll
Silver
have
Eagle. So
yeah.
that means Anheuser-Busch.
Ultra.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of Ultra. Yeah, we'll have other
That's
beers,
it.
but
That's the majority.
they're our biggest sponsors, so definitely want to give them a shout out. We'll have also spirits out there. We'll have Tito's.
I wonder why.
Now the Tito's. Why you look back at me?
Some whiskey. We're looking for some whiskey sponsors.
Are you a vodka drinker?
I am a vodka drinker, but I also like my tequila's my favorite.
Really?
But vodka, but tequila,
But have you ever had Quita Penas?
You know what? I haven't.
Well, you're gonna have some tonight.
All right, that sounds perfect.
We got you. Again, it's like when you go to church. You just clean it. Yeah, I'm going to next.
Blessed.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Richie, growing up here in Texas, man, growing up here in here. Is my mic going out?
My mic or headphone?
Is it?
Oh, talk real quick.
Check test 1 2.
Nah, I can't hear you as strong. Check it. Oh, you pulled out the cable.
I unplugged the cable.
You pulled the cable.
How do you unplug the cable?
My bad, Eddie.
Are we blaming Eddie? Eddie was looking at you like, man, don't be blaming me, man.
So you grew up here in San Antonio, man.
Yes.
And playing. I mean, just listening to you, bro. It's freaking awesome. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
What so far for Richie Bustillo, what is the biggest crowd you've gotten to get in front of?
It's kind of funny that I like to say it was around like 50 to 100,000, but the reason why was I played in Vegas at the Rock and Roll Marathon, and that's like one of the bigger ones that they have in the United States. So I was right in front of oh my gosh, I can't even remember. I was on Las Vegas Boulevard though. They had set us up there. And I think we were...
So they came and found you here in San Antonio to take you to Las Vegas?
I had a buddy that said, hey, I had been playing with them already. It was the first country band that I joined, about like 2017, 18, around there. And he goes, hey, they heard you sing, and I think we could back you up. I'll set it up if you want to go to Vegas, and we'll go jam out at the Rock and Roll Marathon. So... That's the one I like to say. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but I know it was over 50,000. But it was people continuously running, obviously.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, 50,000. Oh, Eddie,
hey, but it was a crowd. They were running. They were running.
You
by.
would have been in that crowd. We ain't running nowhere.
Yep.
Now that's cool, man. I like to ask artists that because sometimes you would be surprised on how artists are. You know what I mean? In crowds, you know. A lot of musicians, I always hear them say, like, I'd rather play for 5,000 people. I'm not as nervous as if I'm playing for 50 people.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
So more intimate, I guess, like a little more intimate.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I was going to say, too. There is a difference between having an intimate show where you can kind of talk a little bit in between songs here and there. I mean, not all talking, but where, as if you were doing... Like, for instance, about 2 years ago, I opened up for Jason Boland, and they had a good amount of people that showed up there at that show. But as the opening, people were there just kind of, hanging out, waiting for him, and it was a new crowd that I was playing for. So, we brought our best that we can do, and we got a lot of good feedback from it. So it's kind of cool getting that, people that are fresh hearing my songs that I'm playing.
So I'm going to ask you a Wacky Wednesday question, bro. Hope you're ready. Don't take no offense.
I'm ready.
Don't take no offense.
It takes a lot to get me. Right? It takes a lot to get me offended. Okay, what's it?
Green. So, Andrew brought up a point earlier, and I haven't heard it like that, right? But he's like, man, we like to play a lot of the Chicanos that are out here playing country music. Yeah. We like to put them on our radio station, right? Huh? Have you ever felt out of place? Have you ever felt like somewhere where you played? I would assume maybe San Antonio, you would never get that because, I mean, you know, Raza's there. They're the biggest country supporters, right?
That's true.
But have you played somewhere where like they've kind of seen Bustillo and kind of like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm asking? Like, have you ever felt uncomfortable playing somewhere?
I've never felt out of place. It's just always been, and I think that's, you know, it's not really a hardship because it all depends on how the artist takes it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes playing, I won't lie, because I mean, it really doesn't bother me now. But when I first started, I was playing in the hill country, so they were saying like, "Oh, Bustillo," like not knowing how to say my name right, you know, which, you know, they automatically thought that I was a Tejano singer. Oh, did you bring the accordion? You know, so I've never felt out of place.
Oh, people would say that?
Yeah, people would say that. Yeah, I mean, it's just part of having that, you know.
Just give them the wink, just wait till I go up there.
And I said, believe it or not, I don't know too many Tejano songs. I wouldn't be able to do a show singing Tejano because I don't know enough.
Yeah.
I said, but I know a lot of country, and so if you just sit down and listen for a bit and tell me what you think afterwards. And specifically, there was one time this guy, I played with some buddies from Houston. We went out to Midland and Odessa. And so this guy was like getting all mad that we were setting up early while his game was playing. And he goes, well, y'all need to quiet down. And he goes, I don't understand why y'all gotta be so loud. And I was like, okay, dude, don't, you know, you're in the other room over there. We're not bothering you. We're just setting up. And so he anticipated that we were a Tejano band because we're all Hispanic. And he goes, well, what are y'all gonna be playing? I said, country music. And that's when like he was just he kind of like let his guard down a little bit, and he goes, well, play me a little bit. So I played him Guitars and Cadillacs, and he freaked out. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you guys to come on. And
hey, turn that TV on. We're gonna hear this Richie Bustillo right now, boy.
So it's never been
Blues Brothers.
It's never been a thing with being uncomfortable. It's just been more of a, you know, people like looking at me and assuming that I sing Spanish or speak Spanish.
And Andrew at the bar, that guy's my brother. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm your Irish uncle too. Turn that shit off. No, man. And the reason I ask that is because, you know, you do. I mean, we've growing up, you know, country music's always been associated with the white community, right?
Yes.
But dude, I will tell you, here recently in the last, I don't know, man, 3 or 4 years. I mean, he's more in the music. I could be wrong, but that I've seen, dude, there is a lot of Latinos doing country music, man.
Yes.
There's a lot.
And you know what? I've said this before. I forgot who we had as a guest was a country artist. I think Nashville is seeing that. I think Nashville is starting to see like, hey, man, you know, country music is loved by a lot of people, that more people than you would imagine. And so I think you're gonna start seeing more Latinos on the Grand Ole Opry, which I've seen them sing in Spanish. Like, you know, one guy was like from Del Rio.
William Beckham.
Is that what it was? William Beckham's like, hey, I'm from Del Rio. And I wouldn't do my talented thing if I wouldn't be able to sing this song.
That's true, yes.
You know, and people clap. Like it's cool.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah. And so, you know, I find that really awesome. And that's the only reason I asked you that question is because, you know, for the people watching, like, I'd want to know, like, hey, dude, did you ever go play in Vidor, Texas? Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question. You know where Vidor's at?
No.
No?
No.
You never been to Louisiana?
Yes.
All right, when you leave Beaumont?
Yes.
Right before you get into Louisiana, there's a little town. It's called Vidor.
Okay.
Don't get off there.
Don't get off.
Stay in your car.
Yeah, my dad.
It's like driving through Birmingham.
If there's one thing I remember,
is it like driving through Birmingham?
I would say a little worse than Birmingham, right? Anyway, but if somebody's from Vidor, I'm sorry. Maybe you guys have changed. I don't know. But if you're joining us late, we're here. Richie Bustillo, Cynthia from the Caballero Cookers, and of course Andrew Pulido from Hot Tejano. We're just having a good old time, man. Kicking back, talking about the big event that starts tomorrow, the Caballero Lawman Cook-Off. Right, it's going to be one price, beer and food, and great music.
Yes.
Yep.
And if you guys know South Texas and San Antonio, we don't turn down good music and good food and a cold beer. What's the weather going to be like?
It's going to be cold.
It'll be cold.
Cold.
Yeah.
I was looking at the
Bring your
forecast.
coats.
Hey, when it's cold, do you wear deodorant?
Heck yeah.
It's Wacky Wednesday, bro. I gotta ask you.
Heck yeah.
Never heard that
I
question.
always wear
That's a
deodorant.
first.
I might not have to. I don't
And I
know.
gotta,
Richard,
and
are
I
you
gotta
married?
keep it in the car.
Are you married?
I'm not married.
Okay, I'll go to Miss Cynthia then. So, has Hector ever used your deodorant?
Yes, absolutely. When he runs out of his, I'm like, here.
Secret.
You always gotta put it on.
Yes.
You always have to.
I used to use my
Shower
wife's for a
fresh.
long
It's a
time. It was
secret.
secret. I would
Powder.
use it for a long. I think I made a post about it, and I was surprised on how many guys were like, "Hey, dude, I wear that shit on a regular basis."
Well, I can say that it smells clean. There's nothing wrong with smelling
For
clean.
sure, man.
I'd rather
For sure.
smell
pH balanced.
I'd rather smell like Secret than smell like Arcas. You know?
That's true.
Balanced,
No, I
correct.
just ask because when it's cold, people don't really sweat that much.
Dude,
you know
I
what I'm
sweat
saying?
whether it's cold or it's hot. You know,
Yeah.
I'm
Really?
sweating all the time. I have the AC on at the house right now.
What?
Because
I
I'm
hate
always
cold
sweating.
weather.
I don't know, man. I sometimes
My mom and
I,
dad get mad at me for doing it. But
I won't wear deodorant if it's cold.
Really?
Yeah, I try to save
That's
because they
lucky.
say that deodorant causes all kinds of issues.
Oh,
So maybe
yeah, it
it's
does.
giving me a
But
day or
cold,
two
but
extra
about
to live.
2 weeks, if that.
Gerald,
Out of the
dramatic.
year, 2
A
weeks
bit
cold.
dramatic.
So if you guys see me tomorrow on the tent and I'm out there
Golly.
jamming Richie
Stay
Bustillo.
away from me. Take them from deodorant.
Oh man!
if you smell the onions, it's not coming from the
For
tacos.
sure, for sure.
It's not
Richie,
coming
do
from the tacos.
you have another song that's yours that you've done that you could do for us?
Absolutely. Yeah.
We'd
of
love
course
to
I
hear
can.
something like that.
Yeah, of course.
So, ladies and gentlemen, again, Richie Bustillo right here from San Antonio, Texas. You can catch him tomorrow for $50 pre-sale, $60 at the door, or 40 and 50, or 50 and 60 tomorrow. 50 and 60.
Tomorrow, yeah. So pre-sale right now is 40, but at the door,
The door
it'll
will
be
be
50.
50. Right? Tomorrow night, 7
Yep.
o'clock.
Come on up.
That's it. I spent a lifetime wading through darkness, and no light through nothing more than the ember of a cigarette. These trials they on me made me the man I am today. Still painting these walls around this song before the next one finds a way. Then you came along like a Mustang riding through the break of day. The light in your eyes sparked a fire inside and I couldn't turn away. But you had to be so wild and free. If I'd known you'd be like everybody else, I would have saved the pride for me. I had thought of loving you, but you had thoughts of someone new. Didn't even get the chance to hold you like I wanted to. Now I'm playing bars and bringing hearts to get you out of my mind. It's time to face the truth that your heart's no longer mine. Guess it's true that broken promises never heal with time, so darling, goodbye. Darling, goodbye. On this road for now I travel on, wondering where it all went wrong. I slowly had to let you slip away. I've been north, south, and all around. On this stage my love's been found. You could have been my everything if only you'd have stayed. Now you are the farthest that you've ever been. Tarnish your name, never seen, so don't come crawling back again. I had thought of loving you, but you had thoughts of someone new. Didn't even get the chance to hold you like I wanted to. Now I'm playing bars and bringing hearts to get you out of my mind. It's time to face the truth that your heart's no longer mine. Yes, it's true that broken promises never heal. Now the
try to love you true, but I still played a fool. I had thought of loving you, but you had thoughts of someone new. Didn't even get the chance to hold you like I wanted to. Now I'm playing bars and bringing hearts to get you out of my mind. I hate to see you go so soon, but our souls don't intertwine. Guess it's true with broken promises never heal with time. So darling, goodbye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bring a tear to a glass eye.
Thanks.
Yep.
That was
Thanks.
that was awesome, man.
Yep.
Thanks.
Richie Bustillo, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you have music right now that we can go and check out, right?
Absolutely.
It's on all the digital
Yeah,
platforms.
the first song that y'all played, Red Dirt, that was my most recent single that I pushed out to Texas Country Radio. Booze, I played earlier. That was the first song I ever put out. And then there's another song too called Two Hearts, One Moon that I worked on with a real close friend of mine. I met him about 5 years ago when I was barely starting out. His name is Vic Quinton, and he wrote this song back in 1991 with a buddy of his. And his name was Dale McBride, and he passed away in 1992. So Vic held on to that song for years. I wasn't even born yet. And when I got to meet him, he goes, I think I have a song I would like for you to sing. I said, okay. And ended up being, that
so did he
third
tell
song.
you about the song before you sang the song? Or did he tell you after you sang the song?
No, so he told me after. And the crazy thing about it is, so I didn't write it. I didn't write it. But I always like to tell people the story is that he had a couple people try to record it, and it wasn't really like striking the nerve the right way. So he said, hey, here's the lyrics and here's the song. He goes, I just want you to sing it. Like, just try to come up with melody for your, based off of the chord progression and everything. So I sat in the studio for like 30 minutes charting it all out. I was playing along, and I have like a bunch of different voice memos on my phone, like where I was just trying over and over to try to figure out a melody. And after a while, I kind of came up with something. I worked with my my audio engineer and producer, Mr. Lee Weaver out of Granger, Texas.
Yeah.
And we ended up, thanks to Vic, put that song together and was able to get it out. So I don't know if you ever heard of Terry McBride.
And the Ride.
Yeah. So that was his dad. His dad wrote that song with my buddy Vic.
That's not the song you just played.
No, it's a different song.
It's a different song.
So that Two Hearts, One Moon is by Dale.
McBride and Ride,
So Two Hearts, One Moon.
And Terry is a fantastic songwriter as well.
Yes,
He's awesome.
Can you play Two Hearts and One Moon?
Oh yeah,
well,
absolutely.
Don't play it. Don't play it.
Yeah, of course I
We're
can.
doing a special thing because tomorrow is the kickoff.
Yeah,
the
baby.
Caballero Lawman.
Wow.
Cook off tomorrow. That's where the place to be tomorrow in San Antonio is the big white tent, right? You can't miss it. These guys have the side set up like a saloon.
Me, that's the place to be.
It's super awesome. If you love Richie Bustillo now, you're gonna love him even more tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe Miss Cynthia might love you even more after she tries a shot of Quita Pena.
You have to try it.
So Eddie, we gotta get a camera on Miss Cynthia, and you and
Here, I'm gonna get out of the way because my hand's been blocking.
No, I'm being you drink it like we don't have shot glasses here.
I can't.
We got you.
I'll put it over here for you. I'll give it to you.
Here, you hold this.
Yeah, I'll hold
And
this one.
you've also never tried it before. So after you try it, I just want you to give our fans your honest reaction,
Oh,
opinion
absolutely.
of
Yeah,
the
always.
Quita Penas.
Yeah.
A ver.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Shit, that's good.
I told you.
It's sweet. Has a sweet taste. It's smooth going down. I mean, I could drink this whole bottle right now.
Now you want to do that.
Hector wouldn't appreciate that.
Hey, there you
Send
go.
me a lift.
So
that's good. I'm telling
we
you.
haven't had one person
Wow.
say that the tequila's bad. un saludos to my good friend Esteban Perales right there in Chicago. He says, great job, young man. Love the passion you put into your music.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, Esteban. Appreciate it.
Again,
I see it right there.
Yeah, man. This
you.
was great about the platform is just getting new people to see your music. Maybe they didn't know who Richie Bustillo is, and I can promise you after tonight, people are gonna know who you are. And I really appreciate you playing a lot of your originals. Thank you. I like to hear, I like to hear the Randy Rogers, and George Straits, like everybody else.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, we have you here. Why not hear some of your original stuff?
Yeah, of course.
So Two Hearts and what?
It's called Two Hearts and One Moon.
2 Hearts and 1 Moon.
2 Hearts, 1 Moon.
So is it? So, all right, Richie. Before you play this song, I gotta ask you a question.
Sure.
We talked about heavy metal music, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you remember, because you said you were born like in the 90s. But you're still chavalito, right? But check it out. Do you remember when you'd play heavy metal music backwards? What they would say when you spun it backwards?
So you're talking about how people think what backmasking is, like whenever you reverse it.
Yeah, what it sounds like.
I mean, you could do it with any song, and you could get stuff out of it.
I know,
he's too young.
Yeah, I don't
No, I know what you're talking about. On
know.
When you play it backwards, salía el diablo. You could hear the devil
speaking.
Oh, okay.
Speaking when you play backwards.
But that's what they used to say about Zeppelin. And,
well, hear me out.
And the Beatles.
But what? Have you ever done it to Texas country or country music? You know what happens?
No, I've never tried doing it.
You know what happens when you play it backwards?
No.
You get your house back, your dog, your wife. You get all your life.
That's your wife.
Everything. It becomes Tejano music.
You get it all back, bro.
It becomes Tejano music when you play it backwards.
All right, well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 Hearts, 1 Moon, Richie Bustillo right here on the Bumpers Wacky Wednesday.
Didn't Rascal Flatts write that song?
That was good.
I'm in Denver, you're in San Antonio. I know you'd remember to be waiting my phone. But this time, instead of talking, let's try a new point of view. When you look out the window, is the moon shining on you? Yes, I miss you. I've been gone too long. And baby, just to kiss you, I could crawl through this phone. But we know that can't happen, so the moon will just have to do. When you look out that window, the moon takes me to you. I can see you standing there. Tell me what you're going to wear, so I can see you in my mind. 2 hearts, 1 moon. I know the Colorado moon shines on you in Texas too. It's really not that far for 2 hearts, 1 moon. To have this moment, I'm alone with you. Brings back all the memories and the things we used to do. Just one more day in Denver, yeah, I'm on that plane back to you. Then we'll look out that window, 2 hearts, 1 moon. can see you in my mind. Two hearts, one moon. I know the Colorado moon shines on you in Texas too. It's really not that far for two hearts, one moon. It's really not that far for two hearts, one moon.
Richie Bustillo, ladies and gentlemen, from right here in San Antonio. One of his originals, right? Well, that your buddies you talked about, right?
Yes.
That wrote that song back in 1991, before you were even born, Richie.
Yes, before I was born.
Hey, bro, but after you played it, what did he say? You gave the song justice.
Yeah, you know, and it was kind of hard because I was like, man, I had to get the blessing from Terry himself, and I had Terry listen to it before we even released it, because if, you know, I trust his ear. Of course, if he's gonna say it sounds weird or we should fix something, then I'm just gonna take that, you know. And no, he said, hey man, it ended up coming out really great. So thank you for kind of
Richie, listening to you, it just, you know, I always hear people talk about, we do it in Tejano and Conjunto too, but here lately I hear in the country, like, man, the classic country has gone away, right? Like our George Straits, our all these, that kind of country, right? That I grew up with. Probably was new to the George Joneses and to all those, the Charlie Dance, like all that kind of music, right? It kind of music evolves. But the new country coming from Nashville, to me, doesn't really have a country feeling to it. I watch the CMAs and I'm just like, hey, well, this bottle just came out of I don't know. It just doesn't go country with me, right? And again, I know music changes and everybody's different. But bro, your voice is so perfect for that. Your pitch is so perfect for that kind of music, bro.
Well, thank you.
Where does Richie see himself 1 year from today?
You know, I've already kind of achieved a lot of goals that I wanted to do within the last year. I was just looking within the next year to just tour more outside of San Antonio, or out of Texas, excuse me. Because I had the opportunity to go to California and New Mexico, and you know, just to play out of state. I had already started doing out of town last year. Yeah. But then out of state started happening. So this year, like within the year, I would like to just start doing more shows out of Texas. And, you know, it's already been happening, but I want to just up the frequency on that a little bit. I think that'll be cool. And
you use the same band usually when you
yes, I use the same band. There's a couple, you know, there's a handful of people that help me out, but a lot of them know how I am. You know, I'm pretty easygoing. A lot of people freak out. It takes a lot to upset you, and I try to be like that because I wouldn't want people to be standoffish or negative in any way. I wouldn't want to work for them if they were like that. So I try to treat my guys that work with me, you know, to try to be at least a good leader of the band.
That's cool, man. Yeah. That's cool. I was hoping, you know, you would say in a year I'm going to see myself back on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, man.
Well, of course we're going to do that too.
We're going to have to have you back for sure, man. Of course. Because here, dude, again, we show love to everybody, and we really like to promote, you know, everything that's going on, right? Like if somebody on a Wednesday, what are you doing on a Wednesday night, dude? Come hang out with us on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. We'll let you know.
Do it.
Where to be tomorrow. Caballero Cookers at 10 to be. Right, we're going to kick off to the rodeo, the barbecue cook-off. What station are we listening to? Hot Tejano. Woo! Right? You know what I'm saying? They're going to be out there. Andrew and the street party's going to be out there. The street team. The street team. My bad.
The street team now.
The street team.
The mobile operation.
Hey, Andrew, are you going? Are they going live? Like back in the day, I remember the radio stations. You show up anywhere and be like, "Hey, this is 92.1. We're the street team. We're live at Richie Bustillo's Quinceañera."
Oh yeah, we can.
Right? You know what I mean? Like we're crashing the party
from wherever you want to go.
I think that would be cool, bro. That would be cool.
We can go live from wherever you want to go.
So make sure you guys check it out. Thursday, right? Vinny Tovar, right? JJ Villarreal. I could keep going. Richie Bustillo.
Yep.
Friday, Small Town Habit. Ranch Road, Justin Gallegos, Josh Ward. Saturday, oh man, the security guy himself, David Farias, the most wanted man in San Antonio, Ramirera, and of course our good friend Mario Flores would Shoot It, Gabe Garcia, and Grupo Tantan. Hey, do you know who David Farias is?
Yes, that's my primo.
That's your primo? Have you ever seen when he plays the accordion how he does that?
Oh, yeah.
You know why he does that?
Why?
He said it here on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. Andrew, you know why he does that?
No, I don't.
You know where he got it from, Cynthia?
I don't remember.
You know what he's playing, right? When he plays and he kind of goes back and forth?
He shifts back and forth.
The reason he does that is because while he was part of the Tropa F, he used to work security. And they used to have him check, all the time. He would check
from side to side.
He was checking to make sure.
Check around the corner.
That's why he does. I'm still my line. That's what he said. He said he was security. He used to work.
Peek around the corner.
He used to go back and forth, man.
That's hilarious, man.
Saludos, David.
Of course David would say that.
La Tropa F in the house.
Of course he would say that.
And then
That's
don't
so
forget, man, already coming right around the bend, right? 3 conjuntos bands, mano a mano. La Fiebre Festival. Quarter Moon Productions. You can get your tickets right now at QMPEventmania.com. It's going to be Saturday, May 23rd and 24th. Go out there and check it out. Lucky Joe Ramirera, Emilio Guerrero, Roel Martinez, Bianca Ruiz, Madison Polido. Man, the Powerhouse Aviso featuring Chris Q. And, of course, my homie, Mr. Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics. The 40th anniversary of La Fiebre Fest, happening in, I think, is it Pasadena? Ellie, help me out. Yeah, Pasadena Fairgrounds. Right, May 23rd and 24th. Always things happening in Tejano music. So un saludo to our good friend, Mr. Jim Luna and Quarter Moon Productions, where the stars meet the moon. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time of year. It's coming right around the corner. My good friend, Mr. Frank Salazar, also big sponsor of Bumpers Wacky Wednesdays, Salazar Promotions, the Memorial Weekend Bash. Frank Salazar brings to Victoria one of the biggest Tejano festivals in Tejano music. And hey, we bringing Hot Tejano to that
we're
too.
going to be there.
They're going to be there as well. But dude, Bobby Polido, Michael Salgado, AJ Castillo, Gary Hobbs, Stephanie Montiel, David Farias, La Tropa F, Ricky Naranjo, Los Gamblers, Grupo Signo, Marcos Orozco, Eric y Grupo Mazore, Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics, and then the hardest working band in Conjunto Music, the Conjunto Cats will also be there. I know I'm missing some other ones, but I can't see. Hey, and you have me on the screen as I'm trying to read them all right. It's going to be a great time, man. I can't wait. La Calma's going to be out there. Our good friends, La Calma, they'll be out there as well. So, guys, if you've never been to Victoria, Texas, it's a great 3-day, huge Tejano Fest. Caballero Cookers.
We'll be there.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. The Caballero Cookers are going to be out there for the first time, having a good time with us out there in Victoria, Texas. And I can't forget our main sponsor of the show, Mr. Andrew Toscano, injury attorney. Yeah, no more shots. Injury attorney, 210-732-6091. That's 210-732-6091. Hit him up if you've been injured. Let him know Bumper sent you. He will take care of you, I promise. Oh, man, look at that good-looking guy right there.
Mr.
Right?
Yeah, he looks
not
great.
only Tejano artist, but also mortgage loan officer. Mr. Rick Balderrama. Hit him up, 210-363-30. Don't give him Is that a number? 210-363-3584. Rick Balderrama at vantage.bank. Hit him up for all your mortgage needs. He'll take care of you.
You know what that means, right? You need another shot.
Yeah, no, right?
Hey, you know what? Before we even think about closing out the show, there's a song that I absolutely love of like classic country music. Okay. Not necessarily Texas country, because it's not Texas country. But somebody on YouTube, Samuel Ramirez, he thinks like I think. And his comment says, "Hello, Bumper. Awesome show. Can Richie play Paint Me a Birmingham.
That's some Tracy
Yeah, he don't
Lawrence
know
right
that.
there.
No, that's one of the Tracy Lawrence songs that I haven't learned yet, man.
You haven't?
unfortunately. No, I haven't yet. I haven't.
Not yet.
Okay.
Haven't
So
yet.
you have 364 days to learn it, but next time you come
Oh, heck
on
yeah.
Wacky Wednesday, we're starting off with Paint Me a
See, if
Birmingham.
you would have told me like yesterday,
Yeah,
I would've learned
you
it by
would have
today.
learned it. You would have.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just trying to,
You know,
we're
there's so
fans of
many.
the show.
There's so many songs that I've just kind of added over the years, and really quick, just touching on that because you were mentioning how like the newer country doesn't sound like that, like
Right.
old country, obviously, right? But there was a gap from like since I was born. My uncle showed me country music, so all I knew was Travis Tritt. All I knew was George Strait, Brooks and Dunn, Dwight Yoakam. I only knew like the older stuff, to me, I say the good stuff. And sorry, New Nashville, but I just don't like it. But there's a couple of good songs that come out of different things. But there was for a good while I wasn't listening to like any of the new stuff. And when my uncle passed away, I stopped listening to country music for like 15 years.
Really?
So I didn't start playing country again until like 2018. So I
what'd you
had
do
to
in
catch
between?
up. I had to catch
Rock?
up with rock. And then I went back to oldies, listening to oldies and learning a lot more. But it was having to catch up with like 20 years of modern country. It was hard.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm still learning some other stuff because I know Paint Me in Birmingham. I've just never tried playing it. More
Yeah,
so,
that's
it's
an
I've never
amazing
tried
song.
practicing it, but it's a
Okay,
great song. Yes.
So let's start again. All right, Eddie,
Yeah.
fix me up again. Here we go. We'll start this again. Take two.
Yes.
So Richie, what is your absolute favorite George Strait song? Which, ladies and gentlemen, is the king of country. I saw some people on TikTok that were just talking some freaking nonsense the other day. George Strait ain't the king. He's never wrote a song. I don't give a shit. He's never wrote a song. That dude is the king of country.
He
I
just
don't know
records
what
number
the hell
ones.
you
Yeah.
did.
You don't need to write it.
What's your absolute favorite George Strait song?
One of my favorites. Well, gosh, it's I actually love because I didn't get to watch Pure Country until about 2 years ago. So I love Where the Sidewalk Ends and the Road Begins. I thought that was a great song.
You like that song?
I thought it's a good one. But
What's a slow song from Pure Country?
oh, you're talking about the one that I haven't learned yet. Yeah.
I Cross My Heart.
I Cross My Heart. I haven't learned that one either.
Hey, dude.
That's a good one too.
Cheyenne.
Shout out to my wife. That's my wedding song.
I haven't learned that
Cross
one
My
either.
Heart. I love you, babe.
The chair.
I know enough. Oh yeah, I know the chair. I can play that one. I played that one live plenty of times.
You play the chair live?
I play that live. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Eddie, what do you think?
We're gonna play the
Eddie?
chair tomorrow.
Eddie's
so y'all
from
come by.
Chicago, bro. We gotta break him in. Eddie, what do you think? The chair?
Oh, he's
You,
wearing the
you like the
Bulls.
chair?
I was wondering why I was wearing Chicago Bulls in San Antonio.
Oh,
man.
dude, you
Or if
never
you
been
wanna
to his
do-
house, bro.
What?
He's got everything Chicago there.
Those
See, he can make
My
you a
si-
Chicago hot dog and a pizza if you want.
Oh, okay.
So the chair?
You want to do the chair?
Well,
you want
I
to
mean,
do
I-
if you're
I-
thinking
I-
you want a stranger?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Marina Del Rey.
Man.
Oh yeah, Marina Del Rey's good.
Hey,
That one's good.
But a badass country dude can blend like 3 songs together. You don't play like a little verse and kind of go into another one. No.
I could do it with a few
I
different
mean,
songs.
no. I mean, Richie
I could-
Bustillo
I
said
could do it with a few
we know
different
a
songs."
DJ because he can mix. I mean, that's what he said. Cynthia, did he
I
not
heard
say
it.
that?
I did.
That's
hear
true.
it.
I don't
that's
know.
true.
An acoustic
I'll
guy
mix
that
it
does
together.
country
I don't know if he
music.
said
is
he
able
was
to-
the DJ that would do that, but he says that
I'll mix it.
DJs that do that.
I mean, I've done it.
Hey, but he can't find no lyrics mixed like that. That's for damn sure. No, but Richie, I'm just messing with you, bro.
Nah, I can't.
Hey,
Do it,
shout out to Texas Double Shot. They were on here not too
Well,
long
that's
ago.
what I was gonna say. I can mix up too. That I actually do a Texas double shot if you want to kind of hear that.
Of George Strait.
Yeah, I do a couple of songs. I'll
Okay,
show
well,
you.
let's do that, bro. Let's do that for the people watching all over the United States. For everybody
Okay.
that hung out with us tonight on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, dude, I had fun. I might have to have Andrew back again and Cynthia. Hey, Hector, we might borrow him and Cynthia next week. Next week we're going hardcore conjunto, bro.
Ooh.
Hardcore.
Ooh,
We're
we
going
both
straight
had-
from
ooh,
Texas
at the
country
same
to
time.
hardcore
I like
conjunto.
conjunto.
So I'm giving y'all a week. I'm giving y'all a week to get all your stuff. This boy's coming from the valley, so you know he's bringing the fire, right? I won't tell you who it is yet, but You
got a feeling I
guys
know who it
we're gonna
is.
have a blast next week. All right, so Richie Bustillo live here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget tomorrow, Caballero Cookers, Texas Lawmen, right? The cook-off starts tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I mean, there it is right there. There's a flyer. You can take a risk and walk up tomorrow and maybe get in and pay at the door. You can, right? That's a risk you take. Or you can call the phone number on the flyer there. Give them a call and get your payment in, and there'll be a will call tomorrow. You pick up your tickets, you get in, and you can drink all the Silver Eagle drinks you want, spirits, and Tito's vodka. Chinga, there's gonna be some drunk people there.
Are they gonna have Schlitz?
Wow, bro.
Dang, Schlitz.
It's gonna be a good time.
We might have to
Is
special
Schlitz
order
Malt
that.
Liquor gonna be there?
Schlitz. Hey, bro, you know my dad worked for Schlitz.
Did he?
He worked for Schlitz for many years, and then he worked over 35 years for Anheuser-Busch.
There you go.
So that's why I'm very knowledgeable about the beer.
No wonder.
Hey, bro,
He's like,
I
"Do
was
you
a kid that had
recall
all the
Schlitz?
Clydesdale shirts.
Harlequin?
I had all the Spuds McKenzie.
Going
You don't
to
even know who
school?
Spuds
Oh,
McKenzie
And you
is,
went to
right?
school, didn't you?
See, look, they know.
And
They
you
know.
went to school, didn't you?
I did until the school started. Till we
You
started.
can't wear that.
Oh, you can't wear no.
Promote
Because you remember growing up, everybody wanted a Corona extra shirt.
Yes,
right?
we
Everybody wanted a
Go
Corona
to
with the
Mexico, you
3/4
have the
sleeves,
Corona.
the 3/4
Yes.
sleeves.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Hey, it's a beer. You can't wear to school."
Damn it.
But my mom dressed me in this. She likes Corona.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richie Bustillo live here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday from San Antonio, Texas. You guys give it up. A little mix of music right here.
Don't be afraid to dance. I spent a lifetime looking for you. Singing bars and good time lovers were never true. Playing a fool's game, hoping to win. Telling those sweet lies and losing again. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that I found a friend and a lover, God bless the day I discovered you. Oh, you looking for love. I was alone and no love in sight. I did everything I could to get me through the night. Don't know where it started or where it might end. I turned to a stranger just like a friend. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I bless the day I discovered another heart, looking for love. When you came knocking on my heart's door, you're everything I've been looking for. And no more looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that I found a friend and a lover, God bless the day I discovered you. Oh, you're looking for love.
Get in the truck, sissy.
Yeah.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Oh, Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there.
Yeah.
They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for aid when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Oh, Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Oh, Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Oh, Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Oh, Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be.
Where did? That was
Hell yeah!
awesome.
How'd you like my whistling earlier?
Yeah.
Boy? That's what I'm talking about right
Whistling.
there.
Oh, man.
Oh, what a great night on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, man. I knew it was
What a
going to be a
whistle.
party tonight. Man, ladies and gentlemen, if you just didn't have a good time, then I don't know. I don't know. You know,
Sorry, they probably weren't drinking enough, I guess.
I know. I look forward to the shows, man, because it just takes us away from our everyday, you know, everything, you know, work, life in general. Just gives you a couple of hours just to listen to somebody jam out, learn something new. Today we learned science, we learned history, we learned, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And we played some jams, right? But I think what was really cool about tonight was just to have 3 different guests from 3 different, you know, backgrounds of what they're doing, because whether you believe it or not, you're part of the industry.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The Cowboy Cookers are
They
part of the
are.
industry. You're
Yep.
promoting. You're out there supporting.
Yes.
You're promoting our Texas country music. Not only Texas country, all the Tejano artists as well.
Tejano, absolutely.
You guys are always out there. You and Hector are always out there supporting and showing love. And that's what it's about, man. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. We started the show talking about unity. And we're going to end the show talking about unity. And I'm going to continue to do my best at and utilizing my platform to bring people together who maybe at one point in time didn't see eye to eye. Or, you know, I can't do this because of this or that or whatever. I found it, I made it a personal goal of mine to do what I can to break down these walls, even if it's just a professional relationship. Hey, man, this guy did this. Okay, we're done with that. Like, let's move on. Let's move on together. And again, we started the show about unity, and we're going to end the show with unity. I want to show, I want to tell all the hot Tejano crew, you know, your street team, the morning, the Tío and Tía, Suavecito, and Sunflowers, Chris Tistan.
We got Lopez.
Lopez.
Sanchez family.
Dude.
We got a lot of people. On
my guy that says Spanish music. I like that guy, right? I like that guy. DJ Spittin', right? Has a unique voice. It's just a great radio station. I can't tell you guys enough. If you guys have not downloaded the radio app, make sure you guys go and download Hot Tejano. There's a QR code. It's real easy. It'll take you right to their app. You download it on whether you're a weirdo and use Android or you're cool and use an iPhone.
Android is so hard.
You know what I mean? But no, I just want to show those guys love. And the reason I show them love, people like Bump, like nobody's paying me a dime, bro. But when people show me love and support and actually believe in what we're trying to do here, then we're going to, what's the word? You said it in the beginning.
Oh, reciprocation?
There we go, right there, baby. McCullum High School. We're going to reciprocate the love back to them. And Andrew, I want to thank you, man.
Man, thank you
for the second week in a row being here in the studio. I don't know, dude. You might be here every week.
Hey, I'll come back.
He's in San Antonio now, bro.
Let me know. I'll be here every week, man. I love this.
But
this
a quick
fun.
story about Andrew. Andrew is one of those dudes that me and Eddie have been stuck somewhere, bogged down on a technical question, and it's like, I know the guy to call, and he won't answer you right away. He's like, I'll call you back in 5 minutes, right? And then
everybody says
he kind of figures he kind of figures it out, and then he'll call you back, and he will call you back like, all right, you need to do this, and this. Oh shit, okay, it works. Hey, thank you. Gotta go. Bye. So Andrew, before we end the show, I like to give everybody the microphone to give your shout outs, to give your thank yous, whatever you want to do. And I want to start off with Andrew, and I want to say personally something about each one of you. Thank you for your friendship, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for your professionalism, and thank you for supporting the culture and the music that I absolutely love. And I hope that you know, the whole Hot Tejano crew continues to show love to our culture and out there to support everybody and whatever it is, because 2025, we're starting the golden age of Tejano.
Not the golden age.
I hope it's not the golden age. No. I'll be back to being serious. No, Neta, Andrew, I really appreciate you being here, bro.
Thank you, man.
And I do appreciate all the love you showed me and Eddie at all your events. You always treat us like VIPs. Anytime I see a Hot Tejano tent, I know I'm going to have Ultra. I'm going to have Shade to sit down, and I'm going to listen to some badass music.
That's
right. And so I can't thank you and your team enough. You guys always show Wacky Wednesday love, no matter where we've gone. So thank you, man. The microphone is yours.
Thank you, Bumper. Thank you so much, man. It's an honor to be on the show. Thank you so much for having us, man. We're just trying to make Tejano grow. We want Tejano music to go everywhere, and it's starting to happen. You got different states now. You got different states with artists starting to come into Tejano music. We need that. It's not just about Texas. It's not just about these artists from here in Texas. We need Tejano music to come from everywhere.
Yes, sir.
So that way we can make it bigger. We need to be almost like country music. Like it has to start.
I think it's way past due.
We need a
revival.
Adapting. Yeah, right.
We need a revival, definitely.
Yeah, it's a new revival. That's what we're trying to do. That's what Hot Tejano is. It's a party station. It stays fast. It doesn't slow down too much, but it's like being at a club. And of course, we play the Texas country music. Not until I moved to San Antonio about a year ago that I started finding out all about these guys, and I was like, man, this is it. We gotta play these Tejano, well, I would call them Tejano country, but Tejano country artists, we have to play them. It's got to be a part of it, because here in San Antonio, it's country and Tejano music. I mean, that's what it is.
Of course.
I mean, but man, thank you so much, Bumper, for having me on the show. I appreciate it. Thank you to the Caballero Cookers for having us out. Thank you, Richie, everybody. Thank y'all so much. Download the app. Thank you to all the crew. Everybody that works for Hot Tejano, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all very much for everything y'all do.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love it.
And you know, three ugly guys on one show. We had to have something, you know what I mean? Like we had to fix
even it out.
Throw some pizzazz.
Eddie said we gotta even it out.
Equalize the group.
We gotta even it out. But you know, Cynthia Avila came. She could be doing.
She could be setting
I know. Just like, hell yeah, she could be doing a lot of different things right now. But she got her break, and he actually, you know, I was giving him a hard time all week. Like, I really wish you can be here, man. Come check out the studio. Come hang out with us. He's like, look, Mom, I'm going to try to make it. But I'm going to be honest with you. Like, with the cold weather thing that happened on Monday, it's pushing us back. So we're probably going to have to work. So tomorrow when you guys go and see this setup, like, think of all the hard work, all the people that are out there, helping out, putting this thing together. Go out there and think about it again. And don't forget to take your 1s, take your 5s, take your 10s to tip. Yeah. Right? Even though you got your ticket, you got to have money to tip. So, Cynthia, I want to thank you again. I said at the beginning of the show, thank you from the Caballero Cookers for the big welcome you've given me, the warm welcome. And even after I did a show for you, guys came after and talked to me. It's like, Bumper, you did a great job. Yes. I really enjoyed having you guys. That means a lot. When somebody comes back to you after you do service for them, then they tell you, hey, man, because some people, they won't say shit. They just say, you're done. Yeah, right? That's true. But these guys came back and said, okay, man, we really enjoyed it. We had fun. And that means a lot to me. So when those people come calling again, I'm there to help. Yeah. Right. I'm just that's the easiest way to put it. But I look forward to being a part of the Caballero Cookers. Maybe one day I'll get so involved with the Caballero Cookers that I might get one of those badass jackets and everything that says Caballero Cookers in the back.
They might put you on beans. They might put you on beans for the cook-off. We'll put them on beans.
But no, man, I really appreciate the fact that the Caballero Cookers sent a representative of them here to the show to show the people and to talk about where the money goes to and all the hard work that it takes to put on an event like this. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing up with us tonight, hanging out with 3 crazy guys, right? It's been interesting. Yes. And I'll shut up and the microphone is yours.
No, thank you, Bumper. We want to thank you, first of all, for inviting us to the show. Absolutely. We are very excited to be here. And I really feel that you're putting us on the map also for listeners that haven't attended our event. And I feel that kind of resonating what Andrew is saying about Tejano music is alive. Like Tejano music, we love it. Hector loves it. Emilio is his favorite. And we follow the bands. We love David Lee. We love the David Farias. So we support Tejano music, but just like we support Tejano, we also support our Texas country. Yeah. And so that's why you see us at, their shows, Richie the Bustillos, the Vinny Tovars, the Gallegos, right? The Ranch Road Band. Yeah. Celeste Alcocer, she's one of my favorite girls. But to everyone, I want to really give a special shout out to Texas lawman, Anthony Alvarado and his team have literally been, just day and night at the tent, working it, putting it together. You guys, when you guys arrive, you're going to be so starstruck. It's going to be amazing. Nice. It's beautiful. I also want to give a big shout out to Hector Avila because my husband is a machine. He does not stop. He would be here if he could. Yeah. But that man, he literally was like, hey, someone's going to buy tickets. Did you get, right now, he's just on the way home right now.
He's working.
He's constantly working. That man works all the time. But I really hope it shows in our event. Yes. And I want to say to everybody, when you attend our event, you're not going to meet a stranger. You're going to receive hospitality. Everyone is friendly. So we're glad that you're going to attend our event. And we really hope that you enjoy it and you keep joining us. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Rich, I'm gonna be honest before I go to you. I told my wife, I said, hey, Saturday, that was the day that I was going to go because it's my mole, right? It's Tejano. I was going to go out there and for sure Saturday was a date that I was going. And Hector told me, Mom, come out any day. I got you. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm probably going to go Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because a lot of people don't know, Richie. I coach basketball. I got a 9-to-5 job. You know what I mean? I got my life too. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody has their life.
Everybody does. But I'm going to tell you this, bro. After sitting here tonight and listening to you sing, and I told you before you got here, sometimes the greatest interviews for me are the people that I don't know.
That's true.
Because I'm absolutely blown. Me and Eddie will hear songs and we'll, who the guest is, and we'll hear the music but it's totally different when you don't know them and you hear them live. Bro, you didn't go off pitch one single time.
Thank you.
It was freaking amazing to sit here and just watch you do what you love and sing that kind of music. And it resonated. in the comments, right?
Absolutely.
You see what you taught me? I'm gonna be using that word every week.
Residue.
Use it. Yes,
no more dibble dabble. We're resonating, right? But Richie, I know that you got a big show tomorrow, and again, Wednesdays you could be doing all kinds of things, probably be gigging, but you're here, man. And I'm gonna tell people, you know, I'm usually booked. We're booked, what, Eddie, like 4 months out? Average. We're average at least 4 months out. We used to do 6 months out, but it just gets kind of, so we didn't do in 4 months. Well, for some reason, I missed the state. But God works in mysterious ways, right?
I always say that.
Because
yes, sir.
Hector reached out. He's like, hey, Bob, like, we want you to be part of the cook-off. Like, can you help us? I got you. I did the chili cook. I got you. Let's do it. And then I said, man, dude, I don't have somebody. The state, it just slipped. Like, I didn't think. I didn't call Richie. I messaged him. I said, man, I don't know if you know me, but I'm Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. He's like, I'm there. I'm good. like give me the date, right?
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, look, we're gonna do a show with the Caballero Cookers, and you know it's gonna be support, you know, talking about tomorrow's or the whole weekend, and without pausing, you're like, I'm there. Send me some pictures. He sent me some pics, and of course Eddie makes everybody look like $1 million, right?
Awesome intro.
He does little video intros and all that kind of stuff. He does a great job.
Yeah.
So Richie, I want to thank you, brother, for coming out like that. You know what I'm saying? Just coming out, you didn't know what you're getting into, and just so you know how I am, right? It's Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, and I don't bullshit. I'm real here.
Yes, sir.
What did I tell you? You don't think that I would say this on thing because then people get hate mail, but it's okay. I said, Richie, have you ever been on a podcast?
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I've been on this podcast and that podcast. And my response to him was, what?
He goes, well, wait till you get on this one.
Yeah. So you have not been on a podcast.
I said, okay, cool.
So you haven't been
I
on a
said,
podcast.
okay, cool. We'll see tonight. We'll see how it is tonight. So, again, thank you so much, brother, for blessing us with your beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And blessing us with your presence here tonight. And I'll shut up and the microphone is yours, sir.
No, it's all good. The Bumper, thank you very much. You know, when I had seen your message, because I had I had seen a couple clips from Vinny's and you know a couple clips that you know I know there were some other people that you've
Texas double shot.
Yeah, but there's also some other Tejano artists that you've done, and I've seen your name pop up everywhere. So whenever I saw your name pop up on my DMs, I was like, oh, I definitely got to hit him up and let's see if we could work something out. I'm glad it worked out the way it did. That's one thing that I always say. God looks out for us. That's why I never have to worry because I put all my trust in God, and I never worry about it. Like I could have easily looked for a gig, but something told me not to get a gig today, and it worked out. That's why I'm not worried about it. But that's why I'm super appreciative to y'all. Thank you for doing this to help promote businesses and artists, and now different other people from your fan base can kind of get a listen to me and get to know me a little bit, and that's all I can ask from anybody. Even at my shows I say, hey guys, like money ain't everything. What matters to me is if you like what you're hearing, follow me on Facebook or something and tell your family and friends about me. Like I'll go play a backyard party, I'll do weddings, quinceañeras, I've done funerals.
I got a birthday next.
Money's not going to make it, man. It's the fan base that's going to make it.
Of course. Yeah. So tethering off of that, I do give my biggest appreciation to my family. When I decided to quit my job to do this full time, back in 2021, 22, my mom and dad were a little skeptical about it. They're like, are you going to be able to make enough money? Are you going to be able to do this? And I said, well, let me just try it for 6 months. Because if I'm busy enough, I should be able to equalize it, And my mom and dad were on my ass about it. And but I wouldn't be here right now about 3 years later without my mom and dad. So big thank you to my mom and dad, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, They're always the first ones to show up at my shows. It don't matter how far. They've driven all the way up to like Dallas to go see me, and down to Corpus all the time when I go play in Corpus. You know, nothing's too far. I got cousins out of town that they'll come from Houston and everywhere just to come see me. So family's the biggest thing with me. So, you know, I give all my love and shout out to my family. You know, second is my peers, my friends in the industry. Thank you all for always helping me out. Doesn't, you know, I can hit some people up and they're like, hey, I'll do whatever I can to make it happen. If I can't do it, I'll find somebody to help you.
Yeah.
And so them as well. And you know, I always I'm always appreciative of that. People in the industry, you know, y'all as well. Thank y'all for so much. You know, we can't do it without you guys.
We try to play it. You gotta spread it.
Yep.
So
spread the wealth.
Oh, lastly, my girlfriend that stays with me and doesn't kick me out of the house when I come home late.
I know that feeling. You'll be home early tonight.
No, you know, there's some late nights and you know, I'm out and I don't come home for a handful of days. But you know, she's always supportive. She goes to my shows. She goes and takes pictures, and that's a lot of the pictures that I use for promo. So she's very helpful with that too. And you know, lastly, thank God for letting me do this every day. Because ever since I started doing this, you know, I bust my ass and I long hours and I'm driving and never get any sleep, but it's all worth it. You know, because I put all my trust in God. So that's why I want to leave it with that.
Richie, you got a bright future, brother.
Thank you.
You really do. Your voice is amazing. If your band is half as good as you are, I think you're gonna be all right.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Bumper.
Yeah.
So again, man, thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Cynthia, guys, for hanging out with us.
Oh, and
here.
since I just met you, thank you for your service, and thank you to all the veterans out there.
Yes.
Oh man, thank you.
I never forget the veterans.
You're very.
You know, that's why I always wear the grunt style stuff, because I'm not anything related. My family was in the military and stuff, but I'm a patriot and I appreciate all of you.
That's
so thank
awesome,
you,
man. I appreciate.
Thank you to all the veterans.
You're very welcome. And before we end the show, like I always say, all the beautiful graphics, all the camera angles, all the microphones, all the bumper, you're way the hell off, right? All of those, I could not do it without, and only the people who are guests see the hard work that is done by our producer, Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, the hardest working Tejano producer. Show, we got to say that, Eddie, because if we say producer, we're like, la madre, let's make it right? But the hardest podcast producer in Tejano music, Mr. Eddie Hernandez, who loves Tejano music as much as I do.
Yeah.
And he always goes above and beyond, man. Always goes above and beyond. And it's like, Eddie, I just wanted this, and he gives me this stick up. It's like, okay, shit, we'll take it, bro. It looks
Bigger
amazing.
and badder.
So, Eddie, thank you so much for all your hard work. And thank you to everybody who tunes in, man. Every single week, we greatly appreciate it. We have a big announcement coming, I think maybe next week. A huge announcement. So you're not going to want to miss Ricky Guzman. Oh, did I say that?
Oh, you said it loud.
I said that, right? Yes, man. Next week, let me make sure, because I don't want to be wrong. No, I'm right. Ricky Guzman, all the way from the Valley. If you don't know who Ricky Guzman is, you got 6 days to go and find out who Ricky Guzman is. I promise you know who he is.
Do your research
if you
don't
do
know.
your research. But again, guys and gals, thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Bumper.
You guys have a wonderful evening. We're gonna leave you. You want to do it like a little, like a quarter of a song, so we can end with some little bit of music, Richie.
Yeah, of course.
To everybody, had a good time. I know we do a lot of Tejano music here, and it's great to have country music, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a little different. And make sure you guys go out there and support Richie Bustillo. You might see him out there tomorrow. Go out there and support the Caballero Cookers. It's going to be a good time. I'll be out there. Hopefully I can drag Eddie out there. We'll see. He's got a busy schedule. But we'll be out there. I'm looking forward to a good time. Richie, I hope to see you, getting down like James Brown up there. And again,
I will try.
I can't thank you guys enough for being here with us.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys next week. Ricky Guzman right here on Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. And we're going to end. And make sure you go out there and download all his music, all his songs right now. Mr. Richie Bustillo.
Yes.
This is going to be a new single coming out like next month. Oh,
sand and tone brought us together. I thought this love could last forever. We danced all night under Texas stars, drinking long necks from every bar. We heard the mariachi singing as mission bells began to ring. The last song played, the mile again. You pulled her close, said I won't forget you. I remember the Alamo, but I can't recall her name. Too many lone stars and tequila, what I have to blame. I remember the Alamo, but I can't recall her name.
Say bye, Richie.
I'll see you later.
Yeah!
Woo! Bravo.
Yo, what up? It's your boy DJ Kane, the original vocalist of the Cumbia Kings, and yo, stay right here. Get wacky on a Wednesday with my boy Bumper. You know what time it is.